Hey all and welcome to the live stream. Usually this is a Toast versus the World live stream. However, I've decided to rebrand the stream a little bit. Hello, Doug, how's it going, bro? And instead have this as more of a nattering and a battering stream. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Warcry, go over a faction suggested by viewers and commenters over the last couple of weeks, and also if there's time, if it's possible, also do a battle hero there with commenters if they are interested. So let us zip zap zoop and put this. This should theoretically swap over to Warcry now. I'm just waiting for confirmation on the little preview screen there. Fingers crossed. There's a slight delay on my screen, so this should, on your screen, be Warcry. Hey, here we go. So, Warcry. So, one of the most suggested factions I've been asked to cover is Sylvaneth. Of all factions, it's been Sylvaneth, Sylvaneth, Sylvaneth. And Sylvaneth is a faction I've got a little bit of experience playing, and is visually one of my favourite warbands in the game. So let's have a little gander at the Sylvaneth, because the little tree elves, the phantom tree elves, are pretty darn spicy. I'm not going to lie, I'm a big fan of them. And really, one of their big strengths, since the introduction of battle traits, it's not actually on this page. Not all the Warcry pages have the battle traits listed, so I'll actually put in battle traits. The Sylvaneth battle trait is rather wonderful. So here we go. Sylvaneth. It's called the Spirit Pathways, and this really makes or breaks the Sylvaneth, in my opinion. So once per battle, a friendly fighter with this battle trait can use Walk the Spirit Paths. This doesn't require ability dice. It can be used with anybody, so it's not just tied to the warrior rune mark. So what is actually Walk the Spirit Paths? Walk the Spirit Paths is low-key kind of amazing. So it's a triple normally. You remove this fighter from the battlefield and set them up anywhere on the battlefield floor more than 5 inches away from enemy fighters. So this is a slightly restrictive teleport. So most teleports allow you to teleport anywhere, so onto platforms or whatever. There's often some kind of minimum range you've got to be from enemies, maybe from objectives too. Walk the Spirit Paths has both of these, so one of them. So you have to be more than 5 inches away from enemies, and it has to be on the floor. So you can't teleport vertically up onto a platform. It has to be on the floor, which is a bit of a restriction. But that being said, once per game, picking any model in your warband to use this is amazing, and we'll go into why now. So as well, when you use it, it doesn't require any ability dice. You can use this with no ability dice and just pop off with a free triple once per game. It's really good, and that's because we've got a lot of things that really like to teleport. And the big ones are, of course, the Kurnoth Huntmasters with scythes and the great swords. So the scythe is a 4-5-3-6 with 32 wounds, and the sword is a 5-5-2-5 with also 32 wounds. Both of these guys being able to teleport, it opens up some rather wonderful Alpha Strike plays. So on turn 1, you could just teleport up, walk up, and then smack with your scythe or your great blade. When you're swinging in with like 4 attacks, 5 attacks blessed on the Huntmaster, or 6 attacks blessed with the guy with the great sword, you can pretty much just pop any sort of like chaff or mid-range you want, and that is the most common way I've seen people use this battle trait. But for me, the real strength in Sylvaneth comes from withholding Walk the Spirit Paths. So it's one of those things where if you look at Stormcast, they have a teleport battle trait. They pick a guy on turn 1, on turn 2 they arrive on turn 2 and teleport in. That always happens. Your opponent expects it to happen, they'll plan around it. Walk the Spirit Path, you can use on turn 4. You could wait till turn 4 and use this and drastically change the course of an objective game. You could use this to pop a teleport to get a treasure carry out of the way at like the last second. There are all kinds of little ways you can delay Walk the Spirit Paths and not just use it as an alpha strike And that opens up Sylvaneth in so many fun little ways. I absolutely love it. And again, you don't have to do this just with the Huntmasters, right? People tend to go with the Huntmasters. You could do this with their Movement 12 freaking cavalry guys. You could do this with Skaith the Huntsman down here, Movement 8 dude, who's a fairly common pick nowadays for his speed. So there's a lot of interesting models that can use this, even just wizards, right? Like, use it on a wizard to get in a position, right? There's so many ways you can use Walk the Spirit Paths, and it is one of the stronger battle traits in the game. And to me, it really incentivizes Sylvaneth to stay in faction. They don't have to stay in faction. They are part of Order. Order have some of the best allies in the game because they have access to very cheap smash units, really good support units. Basically anything you want exists in Order as a very effective ally. And so you can still take allies in Sylvaneth and have a good job. But for me, being able to use that battle trait, it opens up all kinds of little mind games. And again, one of the key things, if you delay Spirit Paths, is that people will forget you even have it. If you don't use it on turn 1, you don't use it on turn 2, chances are your opponent will just completely forget on turn 3 that you even have this battle trait ready to go. And then you can surprise them with an out of the nowhere pop, and your opponent's kind of done then. You can really get people on the back foot with Walk the Spirit Paths with their battle traits. And of course, Walk the Spirit Paths in general, since we're here, so it works with all their warriors, and their warriors are these guys. So it's the Tree Revenant Scions and the Tree Revenants, both of which are really, really good because 65 points for a teleport is really good. I think it's possibly the cheapest teleport in the game. And just for getting into position to take objectives, getting into position to escape with treasure, getting around the board and just pressuring in unusual ways, that is exactly what the Tree of Reverence are good for. If you want more durability, you can bless these guys with more wounds, or you can take a Scion who is a lot more expensive at 110, but even 110 is still fairly reasonable. He has 15 wounds as opposed to 10, and he's also better in combat, so he can at least swing a little bit into combat if you really wanted to. So the teleport is rather excellent. The next massive strength to Sylvaneth, so the battle trait is great, their teleport on cheap models is also great. You also have Shrieking Terror. So this is a ability that is a net. It's a standard net. It has a variable range, which is a strength and a negative. So it can be between 1 inches or 6 inches. At 6 inches, it's quite the dick to deal with. And on a 3+, that model cannot move or disengage. And this exists, again, we'll go back down. This exists on their Shadestalkers. They have it. And this is the hero variant of their Spite Revenants. So again, these guys are 75 points. Really cheap to have a net. They are better in combat than Tree Revenants, but they are also a lot, well, they're just as squishy, but 10 points more expensive. They're point for point easier to kill, right? So that net is really good though. So what you'll often find in a Sylvaneth list is a mixture of Spite Revenants and Tree Revenants, because the Tree Revenants can teleport around and the Tree Revenants can teleport around and do good stuff that way. And the Spite Revenant can run around and throw nets, giving you lots of control on the battlefield and lots of control over your enemies. And that is just a really solid foundation for any list. Really, really good. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, right? The fact that the chaff is reasonably priced and really good, and the battle trait's great, is just a really solid foundation for Sylvaneth. And then we get to things like the Kurnoth Hunters, who are they're really the stars of the show when it comes to just killing things. If you want to kill things, you take Kurnoth Hunters, and it's because they're solid, right? They've got a lot of wounds at 28 wounds. They're not too expensive, like 170 points for a 4-5-2-5. 28 wounds is really good. That's a solid profile. Even the Scythe at 185, 3-5-3-6 is quite good. Again, 28 wounds. The only real downside to the Kurnoth Hunters is that with 28 wounds, you are paying more points to bless. Right? So if you want to bless up this Huntmaster with Scythe to give him +1 attack, it's going to cost you the full 30 points. But again, that's a minor downside considering the defensive stats are so high. So big buff there. Of course, these guys can teleport for free. The only real loser with the Carroth Hunters to me is really the bows. The Great Bow on the regular Hunter, just being a 2-4-2-5, that's a fine range profile, right? Minimum range 3 and 20-inch range is really, really nice. But he's 195 points. This guy is super expensive. He's okay in melee. So if people try to attack him in melee, you'll likely do okay swinging back. However, you take him for the range, and that range isn't all that good. You could go for the more expensive Great Bow Huntmaster. This guy is like 60 points more expensive, but you get an extra attack on that range, so he really is a better ranged candidate. But you are looking again at like over 250 points for this profile, and it's still only strength 4, which isn't good enough. You'd be looking to buff that with +1 strength, which is 20 more points. So at 275 points for like an optimal Carroth Huntmaster with Great Bow, it's a lot of points. That's a lot of points to pay. So I think that in any case, I think that the Huntmaster with Great Bows just aren't really worth it. If I was to take any, I would probably take the regular one and just sprinkle it in for a bit of long range like chaff poking, but it's a real hard sell. You can get like a similar effect just by like potentially taking I think a similar effect by teleporting in just a freaking Huntmaster or a Hunter, right? If you really wanted to. So yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the Hunters with the Great Bows. The final big strength that I think really stands out with the Sylvaneth for me is this one. It's the heal. So draw from the Spirit Song. You get to heal up to the value of your ability on a double on anything, and there is no restriction. So if you look at things like Respite, the Universal Heal, that's a triple for 1, and also in addition, you've got to be out of engagement range. So I think it's possibly out of engagement range. It might be actually 3 inches. I can't quite remember, but there are restrictions. You can't heal in combat. So if you're in combat, you've got disengage to heal. With Sylvaneth, you can just stand there and heal and be fine in the midst of combat, and no one's going to stop you. And there is no sort of like so many heals like this. You'll look at like say the Jade Obelisk. Their heals on a double is just healing D3. The heal in Stormcast is an AoE heal, but they've got a heal as well. That's also just it's sort of like it's like half dice value. It's half dice value. This can heal you up to a full 6. So when you consider as well that your big hitters have 32 wounds, being able to heal 6 is huge. They can stick around for a long, long time and just go around just pounding people into the dirt with their big old 4-attack, 5-attack scythes. And there's not really much your opponent can do other than hit them really hard with their big hitters. And that's where the big weakness in Sylvaneth really comes in. They don't actually have any truly big hitters in their warband. Right? They don't have something that could go toe-to-toe with a Thomroid Crusher or with a Gutlord or a Murloc, right? Really massive mega bosses, right? Massive 4-8, 5-10 profiles with a chunky wound pool. The Sylvaneth can struggle to burn through, which is unfortunate, but anything else, they do great. They do the Lord's work with their pretty spicy stats. The only other weakness I can really see in Sylvaneth is their middling toughness. Toughness 4 is fine. They sacrifice toughness for an inflated wound pool is what it is there, which is what it is. The wound pool is very nice. It lets them survive chaff easier, but it also means they're taking hits from bigger things easier as a sort of a punishment for that extra chaff resilience, if that makes sense. If we go to their Bladeborn, they also have a rather wonderful selection of Bladeborn. And one of my favourite has to be Anslane, the Revenant Archer. So for 65 points, this is the ranged unit of choice. She is just as durable as your regulatory Revenant. She has none of the abilities, mind you, but she's just as durable as all those other guys. She's not as good in melee combat, but she has a 15-inch bow, 2-3-1-4. And the 1/4 is really just nice, right? Being able to just throw this out, try and chip off the last wound on a wounded thing from across the board, or just laying down a hail of fire and hoping to like land a sneaky hit with that, a sneaky crit with that 1/4 damage for 65 points. You really can't go wrong. I would exchange any of the revenants for her or him, whatever it is, for this archer every time. So it'll be like, maybe a revenant, a spite revenant, and then an Anslane every time because she's just such good value. A Scathel is also pretty spicy. 4324 is just a nice bendy profile. The strength is a little bit low, which is, of course, an issue. But he can heal, which is nice. And he can also buff his critical hits on a double, which is also quite nice. When you have that many attacks thrown out, you're throwing out 8 attacks potentially per combat, right? And then going to 2/5, it makes a difference. You are really crit fishing with that strength 3, but Scathil can definitely do the Lord's work with that. If you want to get a little bit spicy, you can take Galangan. This boy, the lad of the Glade, right? Range 2, 2436 is a wonderful profile. Giving this guy +1 strength really, really helps. Buffing his crit as well with the what's it called again? I've forgotten already. With the Vigor and Wrath is quite helpful. Going to crit 7 just means that on a hit and a crit you're doing 10 damage, and that is a very key break point you can try and hit. Typically you're looking to do +1 attack with an onslaught because your attack number is so low. But at 80 points, Laddie of the Glade is solid value, I think. He is squishy, so he will die if you are if you are overly brave with this guy. He does die quite often, but he goes down swinging and he hits pretty darn hard. And when it comes to the leader of these guys, Ilthari is quite the beast. So for 125 points, she's just a solid wizard, right? She's got all the wizard stats you'd ever want, and she does a good job of just being a good wizard. But she also has access to, she has access to Wrath and Vigor, or Vigor and Wrath. This works on range attacks. Grumpy Guard, how's it going, bro? So Vigor and Wrath is great for this because buffing her crit to crit 7 means, again, like with Laddie of the Glade, you're hitting those hitting crits, hit for 10. And that is a key break point in killing chaff and just doing big, half a Stormcast, right? That's a chunky hit that no one wants to take. Ilthari can really pop off with that, which is wonderful. And it works at both shots. So if you're in range to fire twice, Ilthari popping off with Vigor and Wrath with that range attack is quite deadly, which is always good to see. And then she also gains the Reaping, which is a rather wonderful quad. So you roll a dice for every enemy within 6 inches, so a big old 6-inch bubble. On a 2+, allocate a number of damage points equal to the value of this ability to the fighter being rolled for. Get Ilthari into position with a high enough quad, and then just pop, and you can hit like the majority of an enemy warband. Like 6 inches is a substantial bubble, especially on a movement 4 person, right? So Ilthari just moving in and exploding is wonderful. Ilthari just shooting is wonderful, and all this for just 125 points makes Ilthari one of the better heroes you can take if you want to just take a hero to fill in that leader slot. And she's very just slottable. You just take her in and have a good time. I'll double check that. No. So until the end of this fight's activation, Doug, add 1 to the damage points allocated by each critical hit from attack actions made by this fighter. So Vigor and Wrath works on melee and ranged. It doesn't specify just melee. It specifies attack action, which includes them both. So Vigor and Wrath is wonderful on Ilthari. She pops off. It's also wonderful on Anslane. So Anslane going to a 2-3-1-5. Those crits really hurt when they pop off. So this whole little Bladeborn Warband in Sylvaneth. Oh yes, so the blessing is that's only melee. That their ability is on both, which is great, and it helps the entire warband out. So this whole warband is just great to dabble in here and there, but it's also one of the better warbands to take as allies outside of Sylvaneth, right? You can take this, they're all very cheap, taking this little 4-man band and slotting this into any order warband is a good shout, frankly. This is a wonderful, wonderful... The Ilthari's Guardians are all wonderful. I would maybe consider not taking Laddie of the Glade because he's such a glass cannon, but I'm greedy and I'll always take this guy. He's such a good pick. And then we have Skaith's Wild Hunt. And Skaith's Wild Hunt is also quite wonderful. I can't lie. The Bladeborn within Sylvaneth are just top notch. You can dabble if you're playing Sylvaneth. You can dabble in this stuff and freely. You don't need the leaders. But these are also really good. But Skaith's Wild Hunt is great. I'm going to look at their abilities quickly because they only have one, and it's only their shield guy can do it. Until the end of the battle round, add one to the attacks characteristic of actions that have the range. Yeah, okay. So basically, melee attack actions, for the most part, get +1 on a triple, right? And this is used by Carthane. And we'll get to him in a little bit. So Carthane is a very, very common pick in Sylvaneth because, again, look at the price. 85 points. He's super takeable. He's got 12 wounds. He's nice and durable. Movement 5, nice and quick. You might have noticed earlier that a lot of the Sylvaneth only movement 4. Skaith's hunts are all higher than that. These are your speedy boys. These are actual elves. So Carthane, given that +1 attack in a bubble, a 6-inch bubble as well, which is a nice big old bubble. This buffs everything. You look at Laddie of the Glade. Going to 3 attacks base is wonderful, right? So Carthane is awesome. But even Skaith the Huntsman. So movement 8, he is mounted. That's a bit of a little bit of an issue, but he is mounted. But he's movement 8, so nice and fast. 22 wounds, an interesting range profile that it can do a bit of damage here and there. At 160 points, Skaith can just get around, right? Like you compare Skaith to your other cheap units that have speed within the warband. We'll look at them now. Just the Seekers. You've got the Gossamer Archers, who are made of paper for 130. You don't even touch the Gossamer Archers. They are way too squishy. The next step up, we've got the Revenant Seekers. These guys are faster with fly, but they've got less wounds, and their actual attack profile is terrible. 3-3-2-4 isn't good enough. Then you get more expensive than Skaith. The Seeker is more expensive than Skaith for one, but also the Spite Rider Lancer is also more expensive. He's 25 points more expensive. Again, fly and faster, but that melee profile is abysmal, right? So go back to Skaith. Skaith has more wounds, is cheaper, is still nice and fast, and has a really nice safe profile, right? This little throwing spear, 8 inches, 2-4-2-5. It does work. You would maybe buff this with +1 strength. Skaith just pops off. And being this fast, it can get around, do the treasure business, get around, contest objectives. Bearing in mind, you also have that teleport, right? This teleport from earlier on the battle trait. Wait until like turn 2, turn 3, catch them off guard with a teleport with a Kernoth Hunter or something coming in, or with the Revenants coming in as well, or whatever you want to teleport with. Then Skaith plus them can really pressure any objective on the board. Super, super good. 20 wounds will go down. Like, he's not unkillable. But with this much speed, Skaith is a really good harrier. Getting around, harassing things, doing what you need to do on the cheap. 160 is so cheap for what Skaith brings to the table. Then you've got Althane. She's okay. 75 points is fine. I would rather just take the Revenant Archer in Ilthari's last gang because she's 10 points cheaper and has basically the same stats. So I'd rather just take her over Althane. Shiok's also a little bit of a whiff. The melee profile's not good enough. Still quite expensive. Has no real abilities. Shiok's a bit of a miss. But Lighane, I cannot pronounce any of these names. is great. I love this little tiger. 65 or lion, 65 points, movement 8. That's all you want. Really good for getting around and again just harassing objectives, getting at places your opponent doesn't want it to be. Give this guy +4 wounds, and it will survive longer than you'd expect and just be an absolute pain. In a pinch, can do okay in combat. 3 attacks, strength 3, 1/4 damage. You're looking for those crits. Nice and crit viable there for the fishing. So Lighane is great, Carthane is great, and Skaith is great. So you have a wonderful selection, and of course all of Elthari's are great. So your Bladebone selection is wonderful. I love just about all of them. And it opens up your warband a great deal, especially when you consider that outside of their, I suppose, Skaith and their teleporting, the Sylvaneth are not that fast. They may have the vibes of an elf warband. They definitely are not elves in any way, shape, or form, because they're slow. Right, they're moving 4 almost across the board, and their fast stuff is too expensive and too squishy. Even when you go to their leaders, if we go up here to the Flippin' Scions, 170 points, 15 wounds in, good enough. The Soul Warden, 4324, 210. You can maybe make this work, +1 strength, run a very a squishier version of the Knight of Shrouds on Ethereal Steed, but you've got none of the actual benefits bar being fast, right? Like it's just a fast, durable thing. You can take these. You can take the Spirit Rider Scions. You can take the Arch Revenants, right? As this fast flying, mobile, okay in combat piece, but realistically, you'll just take Skaith, right? Save the 100 or so points and just take a Skaith the Huntsman, right? So as a fast piece, you would take that. If you go back to their abilities as well, just make sure I haven't missed anything here. They don't really have much else, in my opinion, that's really worth talking about. Like a lot of their abilities are just sort of there. They don't like you would all tied to models that aren't that great, right? Like the big winners are of course Walk the Spirit Path, Shrieking Terror, their battle trait, Draw from the Spirit Song, Vigor and Wrath, the Reaping, right? The Might of Kurnoth, right? That's plenty of abilities to play around with within their core group, right? So yeah, that's Sylvaneth basically. Sylvaneth are just a really cool warband. They are a bit bloated. There are some real obvious misses here and there, but the good stuff is so good. It's so good, and you can absolutely just mind game people. Like the battle trait mind game is it's so strong. Disco Space Walrus, man, good to have you on the stream. So yeah, I think I'll call it there for the Sylvaneth. The little Sylvaneth natter. So that was requested by a commenter, a bunch of commenters a few weeks ago. So I guess I've covered that. I'll probably cut this down in some way and put that onto the channel as well, with a bit of refining here and there. Cut out some of the babbling, but that's Sylvaneth in a nutshell. Some really good stuff here. If anyone wants a specific warband talked about, drop it in the comments. If anyone wants to roll some dice and have a TTS battle, also drop that in the comments down below as well. And we'll get to that. Whilst I wait for the comments to roll in, I'm going to have a little natter about what I've been working on. So I did a video this week on the Sacrosanct Chamber. I'm a huge Sacrosanct fanboy. Mostly because I think the models look great. The models are so cool. And I, as per usual, just put up some lists at the end for people to try out as little starter lists. But I also came to a revelation yesterday about a Sacrosanct warband I think is actually pretty darn spicy. I should give the Sylvaneth a shot. They seem really solid. The Sylvaneth are really solid. They perform pretty darn well on the battlefield. I don't think they've won many major events, but they always represent and do pretty darn well. They're just such a solid all-around warband. a nice. It's a nice toast stream. It's a toast stream that's talking about Warcry and all that good stuff. Although, if anyone does want to throw some dice, then I'm always available. So if you want to have a game with Old Toast, throw it in the comments, and we'll rack up and throw some dice and have a good time there as well. But Sacrosanct, I did a video on Sacrosanct this week, so it came out on Wednesday, and it was a largely negative video. Sadly, even though I love Sacrosanct, they have a lot of big misses. Oh yeah, yeah. So I really enjoyed the Sacrosanct video. By the way, it picked up Storm Messiah not too long ago. Yeah, dude, Sacrosanct, Avron Storm Messiah is an absolute beast. So I managed to find the Storm Messiah's Curse Break. I got the warband for I think it was £8 at a local game shop, just fully built, unpainted, ready to go. So I got it for £8, and that really started my love of Sacrosanct off, as I started just buying more and more of them. So it was just a good time. So a list that I came up with that I want to share with everyone here right now, because I'm excited to play it at some point. So one of the issues with all Stormcast lists, bar Ruination, they have some tricks to get big warbands, is that they can't field massive warbands. They really cap out at 7. Ruination can go to like an 8-man quite comfortably if you're being kind of spicy. But for the most part, they'll be hitting like 6 or 7. Maybe going as low as 5. I try to aim for 6 with Stormcast to get just enough big smashy things in. And what you can do with the Sacrosanct is take something like this. And this really does fix a lot of their issues when it comes to just being an elite warband. Okay, so you take our boys, the Knight Questor, then any Errant Questor, any one you want is completely fine. I like the Grand Hammer. Some people I can see taking the Relictor, because the Relictor has that teleport, kind of spicy, right? And the range attack, and it's also good in combat, right? With the 3-4 profile and the 2-4-3-5 range attack, or whatever it is. Like, the Relictor is really good. But I like the Grand Hammer because Grand Hammers are cool. So you take these two, and these are like the backbone of your I'm fixing Sacrosanct team. You go down. You can't not take Averon. I think Averon is almost a must take in Sacrosanct. He's just such a pain to deal with. This guy can, if you get high triples every turn, which is, it's very possible because you can just convert doubles into triples. If you've got the opportunity to do that, usually is a good thing to do. Averon Storm Messiah can realistically kill 3 or 4 models a turn with just his triple. Sorry, 3 or 4 models a game with just his triple. And then when you throw in his range attack, you could also pick off other guys too. This guy can kill like 4 or 5 models a game. Absolute legend. You take Averon in Sacrosanct. He is your leader of choice. He's too good not to take. You then go and you take a Great Mace, an Evocator, and any Sequitur you want. So I quite like. I've started to, the Tempest Blade has grown on me a little bit. I normally go with the Maul for the extra strength, but just for the raw damage output, the extra attack has really helped when I've been testing Sacrosanct. And this is the list. It's super simple, but it does the Lord's work. I'll just quickly go some comments because I think I've missed some here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about running Dark Oath Savagers. I will absolutely jump on that in a second. Disco Space Walrus. How come you're doing builds instead of going to the field? Because I want to change up the kind of stream that we're doing. So I changed it from Toast vs. the World to Nattering and Battering. So there's a little bit of just talking about warbands and Warcry as a whole. And if anyone fancies a game, drop a comment and we will rack up and play a game as well. It's a mixture of both. Best of both worlds. Alex, how's it going, friend? So this list here is what I've come up with. And I've played it once and it went pretty darn well. And I think it really does fix a lot of the issues I have with Sacrosanct. So the idea is you put the Knight Questor and the Errant Questor together in one battle group. And then the rest of Sacrosanct do Sacrosanct stuff. So Averon blows everyone up. Great Mace goes around bapping things. You would likely put Averon with the Sequitur, just to sort of like spread out your damage a little bit. And then you would have the Mace and the Evocator together. That's because of the 1 inch and 2 inch wombo combo double thing. So you have the Evocator within 1 inch range and the Mace behind potentially to team up. In general, in Stormcast, you want to make sure your guys aren't isolated. You want to keep them like paired up as much as possible. And this works with everyone. So Averon has a range 2, also is range 3 to 7 range attack. He's paired up with a range 1 guy. Averon can stay back and bop over the shield, or he can blast with his range attack. Great Mace here can do the same thing. These two can't do that, but they're going to be close together anyway because of the Night Questor's ability, which is, of course, if you aren't aware, Ordained Quest. This fixes all Stormcast immediately. It's so good. Typically, you can pick an objective or an enemy. You will typically pick an objective, simply because that's where you are weak at. You're weak at objective play. Pick an objective, and now all your Questor units and your Night Questor are worth 2 models, not 1. So these two working together, the Night Questor and the Errant Questor, are now 4 models of objective weight. These guys walk on turn 2, or start on the board turn 1 and walk to objective. They will take that objective. They are so good at doing that, and the later you pop Ordained Quest, the better, because if your opponent knows Ordained Quest's coming, they will not send as many models there, right? So if you don't need to use a double, then don't, right? Just like bait them out, like mind game them. But if they also forget about it and they send like 2 guys, 3 guys to contest your objective, boom, Ordained Quest, you're now 4, you win that. And if they're sending 3 models there, that's 3 guys out of position, right? They're out of position. The rest of your band can now control the rest of the board, and you can go from there. Really good combo. And of course, these two can just move around. You can then use the Night Questor to ordain another objective nearby. Take that one, right? Start cycling around the battlefield. Move towards the middle. Then cycle from there and just take objectives with Ordained Quest because it's such a powerful ability and it's only a double. And of course, the Sacrosanct don't have that many abilities, right? They're not all that great, but Averon Stormsire, who is your go-to triple, well, now these guys are your go-to doubles. Ordained Quest is great. You have a Questor Soulsworn there. What can he do? Boom! Thundering Strides. Get your guys moving for free across the board. Wonderful. With the force of a Thunderbolt, moving to combat with 2 guys. Kaboom! Swing that mace. Get some good times going. Get a kill. You won't even slow me down. There is a lot of sneaky stuff in this warband. Lots of action play. Lots of mind games, lots of power with Averon, right? You've got a lot of good stuff in here, and this has worked wonders against Horde warbands, like 9-10 man warbands. It does some good stuff. Martin, how's it going, man? You are playing a Ruined Realm Shaper. Nice. That's a hefty bit of terrain there. But yeah, this is the list I've been going with, and again, if anyone fancies a game, I would happily take this to the field and see if I can showcase its merits. But in the meantime, Disco Space Walrus asked if I could go over Dark Oath Savagers, and absolutely, because I love me some Dark Oath Savagers. So my buddy in Nottingham called Maps, Ed, is a huge fan of Dark Oath. He is like the world's authority on Dark Oath Savagers because no one else who plays Dark Oath Savagers. He takes them everywhere and he does a good job with them. And I am a big fan of these guys. So we'll start with their battle trait because it's right here. Their battle trait is interesting. Typically, leaders are not all that cared about in Warcry. But when you play Dark Oath and you're playing all-in faction Dark Oath, you get that trait. It's important to make your enemy specify who their leader is, because their battle trait works directly off enemy leaders, and it's one of the only warbands in the game that really needs to know. Really needs to know. Because if anyone kills them, if anyone kills that enemy leader, then, you get 2 wild dice. Insane. Like 2 wild dice and it's permanent wild dice, right? So if you don't use them, you can bank them, all that kind of stuff. 2 wild dice lets you control the game, right? If you have 2 extra wild dice on your opponent, plus your 1 standard, that's 3 wild dice on your next turn that your opponent likely doesn't have. You now control the initiative. You can now decide who goes first. You can now decide on missions like ley lines, right? You might want to go second on purpose so you can trigger the ley lines ability, right? There's so many little ways where controlling the initiative is really powerful. And the Dark Oath have that with their battle trait. It's not massively impactful because you won't always get to kill their leader. This might only pop off like on turn 4, and at that point it does nothing. So it's not fantastic, but any way to control that is really good. I'm a big fan of any wild dice generation. Speaking of which, the battle trait does it, but also they have one of just the best doubles to use on turn 1, which is Visions of Glory. My God, Visions of Glory is such a powerful way to generate resources turn 1, even turn 2 if nothing is really going on. So Visions of Glory is tied to their God Speaker, which is their little wizard down here. 105 points, nice and cheap. So Visions of Glory, you roll dice equal to the value of the ability. For every 5+, add 1 to your saved wild dice. If you're rolling a double 6, you are averaging 2 extra wild dice. On turn 1, that is great because you aren't really using doubles for anything else because you aren't in combat. So, using Visions of Glory on turn 1, rolling those 6 dice potentially and getting 2 wild dice, that sets you up for turn 2. You'll have your 2, on average, wild dice from Visions of Glory, the one you likely banked on turn 1, and the one you get on turn 2 as standard. That's 4 wild dice to your opponent's 1 to 2. Massive. If you get like a double 5 and a double 6 off, you can do the old activate God Speaker, use Visions of Glory, wait, activate God Speaker, use it again. So roll 11 dice and then bank all the 5+s basically over the course of that turn. You're looking at about 4 bonus wild dice. In that ideal scenario, 4 bonus wild dice, that sets you up for the whole game. You can at any point take any initiative. You can make anything you want, any single into a double, any double into a triple, triples into quads, and then still have dice left over to then put into the initiative and just control that phase like no tomorrow. And of course, on turn 2, if you've got a double left over, you can still pop this on turn 2. Turn 3, it's less viable. Turn 4, not viable at all. But turn 1, turn 2, wonderful ability, really strong, and gives the Savagers true control over a whole phase of the battle, which is unusual and very unique. Very, very good. The next big gimmick is a vow fulfilled, and this is a trap, but also not something to forget. So, a vow fulfilled is one of the only abilities that is a permanent ability. Once you pop this off, you get a permanent effect. There's only like a handful at most abilities that are full battle lasting. This is one of them. So anyone who gets a kill in your warband, you get to buff the attacks or the strength, the attack, strength, or I think toughness of your fighter. Typically, you'll be going with attacks, but strength can work too, and toughness can work too if you are worried about your enemies killing your guys. And this is huge, especially when a thing that's often missed as well. So you've got to use this before you attack, right? Otherwise, it won't work. You have to, before you attack, it's a gamble. You use it straight away and then hope you get kills. A thing people often miss is that it's each time an enemy fighter is taken down the activation. You could kill 2 guys in 1 turn. And this is very possible as well. This is very possible when you look at this beast, right? The Slaughterborn with the Great Axe, 4-6-3-5. This guy can cleave through 2 chaff guys like they were nothing, or just 2 injured guys. He does that, he gets 2 stat buffs. That's plus 2 attacks. That's plus one attack, plus 1 strength. That's plus 2 toughness. Whatever you want, this guy gets. You can do it in any combination you want. And that is a common occurrence. If this guy gets into combat and you pop off with a vow fulfilled, you're getting buffs. Maybe just 1, maybe 2. But a vow fulfilled is such a fun gamble. I tend to try and get this off once early. And only if I'm going into chaff or something heavily injured. Otherwise, I will just use the onslaught. So you've got to be a little bit careful. because you can be bitten in the ass when you try to overuse Vow and you overestimate out your kill potential. But when used right, Vow can skyrocket your guys just to glory. I've had a game where the Slaughterborn with Great Axe got 2 kills on turn 2, buffed his attacks to attack 6, and then walked around using Onslaught for the rest of the game, going to a 7-6-3-5 and just murking guys. Just like there's no tomorrow. It was absolutely brutal. So this guy is definitely your go-to guy to buff up any of the stats. But there's also the Proven. All the Proven work really well with that as well. Typically, you won't do it on the anything else. They don't tend to do all that. The damage is a little bit too low to really necessitate buffing any of their stats, so it's not really worth doing. Important to note, though, is that a Vow Fulfilled works on the God Speaker. So if you quickly go back to it here, so it says increase the toughness or the attacks or strength characteristic of one of your weapons. So you can absolutely get a kill with the God Speaker, which is common. That 2-3-3-6 is wonderful for just punching through, getting some crits off, killing low wound stuff. Right, it's a strong wizard bolt on a cheap model. She gets a kill and has a Vow Fulfilled ready to go. Well, then she goes to attack 3 or a strength 4, strength 5 if you already buff her with strength, right? You can make the God Speaker into a machine gun. And the more kills she gets, the more dangerous she gets. She's only got 12 wounds. She becomes a massive target to kill. But for a bit of fun, fulfilling the vows of the God Speaker repeatedly is hilarious. I've gotten her to a 4-attack machine gun before she got killed. And a 4-attack God Speaker shooting 8 shots a turn was hilarious. So highly recommended for the memes. But it really is the God Speaker. It's basically anything that has an attack profile of like 2 damage minimum is kind of okay to vow with. But you are typically waiting for the Slaughterborn to do it, right? He's the real big winner here. He's got the durability to 5 hits. He's got the big old beefy profiles as standard. He doesn't need a Battlefield to be good. He's always good, right? Just a solid little bloke. I've missed some comments here. If no one will take it, I can go. Yeah, dude. After the Dark Oath, if no one else wants the game, then I'll happily rack up with you, Grumpy Guard, as it's always a fun time. It is wild, yeah. The Battlefield's kind of insane. I just said the Visions of Glory is insane. I need to get TTS set up. It's been too long since I've gotten to play. Got a lot of bad. There's no such thing as a bad gimmick list. All the gimmick lists are amazing. That's how it works. And yeah, TTS is a wonderful source of just getting games in. I don't get games in real life unless I'm going to an event because no one plays Warcry around me. It's all kill team here. So TTS is how I keep my Warcry live alive, sadly. Oh, wow, I need to try that. I've been sleeping on the God Speaker. Now, the God Speaker is great. So I take 1. I've seen people take 2. And the argument for taking 2 is that she's a cheap wizard, and the wizard bolt's good, right? Like, a cheap wizard with a full power wizard bolt is fairly rare, especially when it's this cheap. So really, really solid. And the fact that you can then have, you're guaranteed then to have a God Speaker on the board turn 1. So you can always use Visions of Glory to gain your wild dice. So you always have your engine up and running. It also means you can like use your God Speakers with full movement. So if you've got both your God Speakers on the board on turn 1 by pure chance, you can use one God Speaker to use Visions of Glory, then move your full 8, and then the other one does the same thing. That way you're not leaving your God Speaker behind, because if you're doing the one God Speaker using the ability twice, you're only moving 4. And it means the God Speaker can be out of position, she's not controlling objectives, she's being a little bit of a dead weight on turn 1. So that's what that. Alex, you think they are going to update Warrior Chamber abilities? If they made their Ladle of the Tyrants the same as Thunderstrike, it would be huge. Yes, I would absolutely love that. I genuinely think it was an oversight. So it's one of 2 things, right? So if you look at the Sacrosanct, they didn't give Sacrosanct the teleport on the battle trait like everyone else. And that could be because they just didn't care, because Sacrosanct has been discontinued as a range, right? So they don't care. They might have also, because the Ladle of the Tyrants update came out after that, I believe, they might have also just not cared about lay low in Warrior Chamber because Warrior Chamber is also not supported now for the most part. Right? You can't buy the models anymore on Games Workshop, so they might have just overlooked it because they don't care, or it might have just been a genuine oversight. I don't know which. I'm hoping it's the former. I'm hoping it is just an oversight, and they will fix that because Thunderstrike and Warrior Chamber having different lay low abilities, it's bad for the game. Just from a rules clarity perspective, it's just bad for the game. Not a fan of it at all. Disco, I need to look up how to do Warcry with TTS. I also don't have any players near me, so I mainly just paint and think about Warcry. I haven't played a game in years. Disco, honestly, right? When I started this channel, who was it? 2 years ago now? 3 years ago almost. I got in very, very few games of Warcry in because I made my channel pure because I loved Warcry for what it was and what little I played. I didn't want to talk about it, right? And TTS opened the floodgates for me to just experience the game with just playing more games with people from around the world. It's a lot of fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So, huge fan, huge proponent of the TTS mod run by Ziggy. And my God, my name, I've forgotten the other person, which is very sad. It's run by 2 people though, and they are both fantastic. I've never played outside of TTS. Grumpy God, that's so sad because Warcry TTS is wonderful, but Warcry in person is a different beast. The feel different. They do feel quite different playing in person. I get quite so when I play in real life, because there's often long periods of time between me playing in real life and playing on TTS. So I play so much TTS when I go to play in real life. It's weird having to actually use my tape measure instead of using the TTS, like having the perfect measurement, right? So actually, like, using the tape measure is almost alien after a while, which is really bizarre to think about. Well, once I figure that out, maybe we can get a game in. Dude, that'd be fantastic. There's loads of guides on it. I think Ziggy did a video guide that's on the actual mod page. If you give me 2 seconds, I will actually boot up Steam now. I will get the link to the mod if you don't have it already. Because the mod is really good. It's such a good mod, and if Grumpy Guy's still around in about 5 minutes, then I'll be able to show you the wonders of the TTS mod because it's rather good. So Steam is loaded up now. So it'll be in the workshop, right? Okay. Okay, man. Okay, man. Where you at? Here we go. I'm hoping this will actually let me share this. Here you go. There's the link to the community page. This is Warcry Definitive, and it's by Ziggy Stardust and Hood, who are the 2 people who run it, and it is constantly updated, and it is wonderful. It's a game changer for playing Warcry. So good. Highly recommend checking that out. So back to the Dark Oath Savagers, because we love these guys. Their reaction's fine. Like it's in a clutch scenario where you need to not be dead. It's good to have. Generally, you will just use counter, but being able to dodge on a 4+ to negate crits is real nice. It also works against ranged attacks. Something that people often overlook is that this can be done against ranged attacks, which makes it just take cover. The generic universal reaction take cover is worse than instinctive dodge because you can do this while standing in the open. So if you need to survive, instinctive dodge is the way to go. It doesn't always save you. It is a 50-50 per crit, and they also might not roll crits. However, it's pretty darn good. I'm a big fan of instinctive dodge. It does the Lord's work when you need it to. We have Display of Brutality, which is tied to their leader. So there's got 3 really good doubles here, by the way. So Battlefield is good. Visions is good. And display brutality is what you really like to see on your leaders, and it's a very common one on chaos leaders and destruction leaders, but chaos as well. And it basically means if you get a kill, you get to move or attack again. Hey, wonderful. This means you can't be stopped by chaff. So one of the ways people can stop your big killy things from killing things is to throw a chaff model in their face and force you to deal with the chaff. That does not work against Dark Oath if they do that with your big guy, because your big guy can kill that guy, burn a double, then move to get to where he wants to be. Or you can just get stuck in with some guys, right? Kill one guy, pop this off, hit another guy, maybe kill that guy as well, right? And just go on a bit of a killing spree. Theoretically, you can kill 3 guys in one turn with display brutality. It only works on their leader though, which is a Slaughterborn. But these guys are also your most killy guy. So yeah, really good to see. It means your guy is he's full of tempo. Lots of fun. It is a gamble though, again, just to point out, like if Alpha filled, it is a gamble. So if you don't use Onslaught, then if you don't use Onslaught to use Avow or Display, you are basically gambling away, going, I don't need the Onslaught to get the kill. I am banking on my dice being good enough by themselves to get a further benefit. And if that doesn't pay off, it always feels bad. So bear that in mind. Sadly, Furious Rampage is terrible. Absolutely terrible. So it's an AoE, but it's an old-fashioned AoE, so it means it's an expensive AoE. It's a triple. A 3-inch bubble's fine. It's an okay bubble, but it means on a 3 or 4, you just do 1 damage. It's not impactful enough, right? It's not impactful enough. And sure, on a 5+, you do the full dice value, but that's just, unless you're in like a massive group of guys and really banking on getting that 5+ to land at the exact right time, Furious Rampage doesn't do enough. This is the big selling point, by the way, of the Wrath Touched, is that. And frankly, I am just not, I don't touch the Wrath Touched because he's durable at 15 wounds, and he's fairly cheap at 105 points. His profile's fun for blending, but that triple's terrible. It doesn't do enough, sadly. And uniquely, I think, to the Dark Oath Savagers is that they only have 1 triple, by the way. They've got 1 triple, which is wild. And then 2 quads, which is also kind of weird. So the first quad is tied to the God Speaker, the wonderful wizard with visions of glory. So another reason to take the God Speaker is she has another ability. Also unusual. You don't see this stuff. You don't see... usually in bespoke warbands, 1 model getting 2 unique abilities, which is it's weird. I love it. Dark Oath Savagers are just full of weird stuff, and that's what really draws me to them. So you pick a guy within 3 inches and roll a number of dice equal to the value. For every 4+ until the end of the battle round, subtract 1 from that fighter's toughness characteristic. For every roll of 6, subtract 1 from their toughness characteristic. So basically, on a 4 or 5, you reduce their toughness by 1 for every roll. And for every 6, though, that's a permanent reduction. That's the whole game. It's not to the end of the battle round. That's a permanent. You have -1 toughness. It's fine. It does no damage, which is the big issue. And also, when you look at like the Dark Oath strength, like it's like 6, 5, 5, right? The good things meant to kill are strength 5, and all the other stuff is strength 4, which is average, right? Even the chaff, that's above average on chaff. It's just good, right? So it's not the most impactful, but when you like, if you really want like let's say a Vexmore or an Annihilator to take damage, popping Cursive Withering is not the worst idea. It can, at least in the short term, sap his toughness to the point where even your most basic guys are putting damage onto it. And on the best case scenario, permanently dropping that toughness is pretty darn spicy, right? And then we have Death Blow. My god, Death Blow it's Tearing Bite. So if you play Seraphon, you're well aware of this. So Tearing Bite is just this. You add the value of the dice to your damage and crit on the next melee attack action. And this is on everyone. And this is the only reason you would consider the Wrath Touched, is that he can quad and go to a 7-11 profile. It's still only strength 4. It's a bit of a whiffer, but this makes everyone a threat. A big threat. Like, even your basic chaff. Like if you look at this guy, this little 4-4-1-3, 4 attacks, going up to a 7-9 profile. He can pop off and just kill anything he wants to if you want. If your rules are good enough. Into other chaff, he'll solo any other chaff in the game. He's just a solid bloke. But when you pop this off onto your Slaughterbones, onto your Proven, sweet Jesus, right? This guy's got strength 6 base. This guy could have, like, 5, 6, 7 attacks if you've been buffing his attacks up over the course of the game with his vows. This guy popping off with a 6-6 9-11 profile. Nothing survives that. Everyone dies, right? Like, it's kind of wild. And you could argue that, Seraphon get this exact ability on a triple. That's true. However, this isn't Seraphon, right? We've got to do what we can. And Deathblow is incredible still, right? It is so good. The whole warband can use it. A bunch of guys benefit from it. Like, there's all the Proven, but the Slaughterbones in particular. Like, you're typically giving the Slaughterbone +1 attack. If you're being a bit spicy, you give him +1 damage. But, 5 attacks base, 5, 6, 9, 11. Who survives that, right? Like, you're punching through anything. If they've got a bunch of toughness 6 guys, consider increasing your strength with a vow first, just to guarantee those 3+ to hit, and then go to town, right? There is some maths involved as to whether or not Rampage is better. But for me, for the raw fun factor, Deathblow is it's too good to ignore. It is so much fun just popping off and doing like 50 damage. And it's like, cool, that's 50 damage on the first swing. Now I've got my second swing. The second swing is not buffed, but still, like, if you don't kill in the first swing, the second swing will probably kill, because your damage will be so high. So it's a lot of fun. For lists, there's no real reason to stay all in faction in Dark Wolf Savagers, because Seeking Glory, as fun as it is, as thematic as it is, and as good as 2 extra wild dice can be, it is unlikely to pop off every game. So for me, like, I'm going to, throw in a very basic, like, competitive list here. Like, off the top of my head, so I'm a huge fan of Troublets and Vexmore as a combo. They're good blokes together. Then we've got the Dark Oath. And then you just fit in the rest, right? You can just, squeeze in... That's the wrong Dark Oath. You can then squeeze in, like, a Slaughterbone. You can put in a God Speaker, right? Maybe 2. Right? You're at 5 models already. You have mega kill power, right? Some range, ability dice manipulation, right? Bearing in mind that we have about 60 points left over to buff Vexmore and the Slaughterborn. But still, we've got, like, a good 200 or so points left. What can we do with that? We can take, there you go. We go to 9, right? If you want to go to 9, you can. Take a bunch of Glory Seekers. You've got 30 points left over. Buff Vexmore. If you want more blessings, you could drop, say, 2 Glory Seekers. Go up. I quite like the Great Spear. It's quite a fun time. But we'll take 1 of her. So you've got the option you have of dropping, go to an 8-man, get a 3rd heavy hitter here, and you still just buff Vexmore. Bearing in mind as well that the Slaughterborn and the Proven can buff themselves anyway without blessings on a double. They're both quite killy. And something like this is kind of spicy. You could also downgrade the God Speaker and take a Wrath Touched. Maybe take a Proven with Great Flail. You could also as well just downgrade the Great Axe to a Great Flail. Range 3 is really nice. There's a lot of Proven options you can take. They're all pretty spicy. And that'd be the list, right? You've got a net. You've got durability, kill power, and Vexmore. You've got kill power on the Slaughterborn, kill power on the Proven, kill power on both God Speakers, endless ability dice, which is always nice to have. And then you've got some chaff. And these are good chaff, right? It's only 2 attacks, but it's high strength, good damage. And it's also the cheapest chaff you can take. So yeah, like this is the kind of list I would look at if you're trying to be like, competitive. Would be the Trooper Vexmal package, and then as many of the good stuff as you can fit in while still hitting that 8-man. That 8-man. 9-man's pretty good too. But, I tend to like an 8-man list, just because I get more toys, right? So this is the kind of list I would look for Dark Oath. So take this as an idea, and then run with it. I'll hide it in the chat as well. If I can. I can't, sadly, because it takes up too much space. The list is too great to put in the chat because of the word count limit. But that's the kind of source that I would be considering. Grumpy Guard, if you're still in chat, I'd be happy to throw some dice on TTS with you. If not, if anyone in chat has another warband they would like me to natter over, I would absolutely be happy to natter over another warband. We've done 2 so far, and it's only been like an hour, so I can natter all night at this point. Cover all 60 warbands in the game. But if Grumpy Guard's around, or if anyone else fancies a cheeky little throw of the dice, let me know. I'll boot up TTS and we'll have some fun. Sexy. Grumpy Guard's ready to go. Awesome. I will boot up TTS now, and we'll get a cheeky game in, shall we? So, TTS. Bada bish. I'll need to change my window to capture TTS. Oh, it's Blau Kings of Grumpy Guard. You'll need a fight to the death between yourselves. Blau Kings and Grumpy Guard are the usual suspects when it comes to the stream battles. They are both wonderful. Right, let's get a server made. And because I was talking about Sacrosanct, right? Oh, I need to also open up a lobby in Discord. Bada that should be connecting now. Theoretically, that should be going through. I think my headphones are actually off, which is hilarious. I'll put them back on now. They were off. I can't hear anything.
I wasn't talking.
Hey, Grumpy, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm doing fine.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Let's roll for some pants.
Yes, let's roll. I am going to play some Sacrosanct. Sure. It'll be the list
I
that
will
I
bring...
ran.
sorry, continue.
It'll be the list that I was talking about on stream. So it'll be the Averon, Questor, Wombo combo. The idea here.
I will bring Vulcans as always. I will bring one of my favorite builds.
Oh, that's scary.
I think you saw this. Yeah, I'm quite sure you saw this. It will be Paterphilius and some other guys from the Order of the Azir, but the Castlite hosts.
Sweet Jesus, no. Okay, so the Brethren of the Bolt are wonderful. So if people haven't seen the Brethren of the Bolt, these guys combined with Flame Seekers, it's like saying, do you want more damage with your damage? And that's what you'll get. It is endless damage. It's so good. That's the wrong list. So my list has no blessings because I can't afford them.
How many of your guys there are? Six?
I have 6.
Oh, I've played against this. Oh no, there's a Quester.
There's 2 Questors.
So we've changed it.
I've got a Night Questor as well.
Night Quester?
Yes, we're doing there's some sauce going on here.
I don't know this guy, to be honest.
So the Knight Questor, he has an ability called Ordained Quest that lets me control objectives easier. Or pick one of your guys, and then I get more attacks into that guy. But only Questor and Knight Questor units can benefit. So these guys don't actually benefit from that rule at all, but these two do, which is why they're together. So it's a way of trying to magnify the amount of objective control power I have while still maintaining a 6-man list. So that's the idea. We'll see how it works.
God damn. Avron is scary.
Averon is an absolute bastard. This guy is just... Oh. I've had games where he hasn't popped off, but when he does pop off, he pops off. I had a game yesterday with him, and he killed 4 guys in one game. And all the kills was with his triple. He was just tripling around, just blowing everything up. Absolute legend.
But I mean, recently when we played, you killed 3 of my guys with Avron, I reckon.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
He's an absolute bell end. Right, so I'm a big fan of stand and fight. Simply because it's like an objective with a kill mission. It's like, I think it's a fairly balanced mission. If you're okay with just popping stand and fight and going from there.
Yeah, I don't mind. Pick whatever you want.
Yep. I feel like it's a good showing for any warband. It's just having a kill component combined with an objective mission tends to work quite nicely. And let's get some terrain going. Yeah, it's a new list. There's no big guy. We've got some little guys. I am tempted still to run the Celestial Dracoline because a 5-man Dracoline list. It feels like the big dick play. It won't win much, but it's a lot of fun. But we're going for the wisdom plays, the tricky plays. So I'll get these guys in their correct locations, and let's roll for initiative, good sir.
Sure, let's go. Oh no. The attacker and defender was first. Never mind. Okay, I've got 2.
I get a 5. You can
All right.
you can set first.
Sure. What's this? Avron and this guy. What this guy has? Okay. Oh, so this guy was the least scary one, right?
Yes, the standard sequiturs are just durable, which does not matter at all against your warband. With your infinite ways to ignore my toughness, the toughness 6 boy ain't doing much.
Okay, my dagger is ready.
Okay, so you've got a threat range of 5. That's 6 really. That's... Okay, so I can deploy pretty darn safely and not massively care. Sweet. There we go. Also, I love that this guy, his model, he's only toughness 5, despite having a shield. But it's because his shield's on his back. So he gets a toughness reduction because he's not actually using his shield. The fool.
I mean, he may be more resistant against backstab, right?
That's true. Skaven have got nothing on this guy.
Okay.
Oh, got a Thane. Oh, Thanes are scary. These two are scary in general. Like, these two can probably kill these two, which is terrifying to think about.
I have terrible luck with triples on him.
Please continue to have terrible luck with triples. Keep that trend going. Excellent. I think I'll set up something like this.
Okay.
It'll be,
My hammer is ready.
how are we too close to you? Let's just like plonk like here, and then I think I'm happy this guy just like being here. Should be fine. Yeah, we'll do that. Is the trade-off of the Questo worth it considering you lose the Stormcast battle trait? Yes, because Sacrosanct don't have a battle trait. So I'll go over it in my video. So on Warcry, Sacrosanct have a battle trait. The FAQ that FAQ'd the Stormcast battle trait did not include Sacrosanct. So they rules as written don't have one. So it's always worth asking because rules as intended, they likely should have it. So it's a case of ask your TO, ask your opponent first if you can use it. And typically, if I was to play like big teleporting sets of Dracoline, like I would ask then. But in general, I think I'd rather have a list that works that doesn't rely on a TO ruling to be legal. So just playing as if I didn't have it makes more sense or feels easier to justify playing right at a tournament, which is what the idea is. I want to try and take these guys to a tournament, and ideally go 2-2. I don't think Southend can win a tournament. I don't think they've got the tools to do that. But if they can go 2-2, that's what I'm going for. I think this list could potentially do that, or hopefully could do that. We'll find out, I guess. But cool. With the setup all out of the way, let's roll some dice.
All right. I've already done that.
I'm behind. I've got a double, a triple, and a single.
Okay, I have 2 singles, so I decide what to do first, and you probably know what I will do.
Yeah. Ooh. That's gonna be some. That's gonna be some scary shit going on there. Okay. Ain't a fan of the of what's about to happen to my guys. I am going to bank. I won't be being greedy and making a triple four. It's on the cards, but I think banking should be fine. Theoretically, hopefully, we'll find out.
All right. It seems like I have the initiative,
You do.
but I would like for you to move first.
That is fine by me. I'll go with Averon. Averon's going to zap this guy immediately.
Sure, as expected.
So it's 3 dice.
He
All
has
on
what,
threes.
9? Yeah, 9.
I rolled 1 dice. I'll roll them. Sorry. 3 dice. There we go. For 3, which is not what I was looking for. And then
Last time you were rolling for 9, so come on.
we'll then move into range, and then we will shoot you. Hitting on 5, though.
Yes, I can't really do anything.
Kazap. For nothing. So Averon is doing some whiffing, unfortunately, but that's fine.
Okay. I'm not really within the reach of anyone. I will wait on Scorched Jacob.
I will wait on my Sequitur.
Okay. Guess what? 4. So I will move for 1, 5. 1, 5. That's 3. And here. Done.
Yeah, I'll move to here. Sort of go towards the center of the board here.
All right. Hmm.
So yeah, chat. One of the things that I've realised with this list is that if Averon doesn't pop off during the game, the list will struggle because he is the primary source of damage in this list. If he doesn't do his damage, it ain't good. Things go downhill very quickly.
This guy has what, 5? Yeah, 5. So let's go like. Can you give me 1 inch on Avron? Yeah, like this.
Okay. I'll go with the Night Questo. He's gonna wait. Don't do that. Not
Okay.
Really. Hang on. You've got a threat range of what? 4. Right, so 4 and 5. He's got a double move to here.
Oh. Wait, does this guy has any movement shenanigans that he can employ?
No.
No. Okay. He has 1 inch range. Okay, so let's go 3. 3. And I will use my double to get another 3.
Beautiful.
Not 3, but it's 1 inch, but it is what it is.
Yep, that's fine. Avron has his work cut out for him because that's a lot of potential damage there, and he's not the most damaging person in combat. So again, I can't avoid. This is an unavoidable bad things are going to happen situation.
I hope so.
I'm going to double move to here. Toe poke the objective. And then we're going to use Ordained Quest on the objective.
Okay.
So now all Questor and Night Questor models count as 2 models when on this objective.
Okay.
And that's until this objective's controlled. Once it's controlled, it goes away, and I can use Ordained Quest again next turn.
Okay. Okay, so let's try to do some shenanigans on my own.
This is so scary.
Yeah, and I will, as I had to move twice to reach your Night Questa.
Yes.
And I will lose my triple.
Oh dear.
So that will be 6 dice, and I really want to hit some crits.
I hope you don't, but I expect you will. The average is the average. She has like 11, by the way. It's 11 damage on average, which is a terrifying amount of damage to take.
Yeah, prepare your bodies is grumpy. Boom. No crits.
Thank fuck for that. It's still 6 though, so I'm still down like 19. So it hurts.
But as I said, I have horrible luck with him trying to hit those triples.
I mean, my triples whiffed, your triples whiffed, everyone whiffed. It's all okay.
Okay,
Dice being
So,
dice.
wait, that's like this. I barely can't hit you right now, so I will do like this.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. So I complete my quest. I take this objective and this one. So we both
Okay,
scored 2.
I've got those two. Yep.
Boop, boop. I don't see this going very well down here. This is such a bad position to be in. But we'll see what happens. So we'll raise our deployments.
Looking at this triple, I think I will be the person with horrible rolls this game.
Maybe. Ooh,
Okay,
it's not great.
I have 3 singles.
I have 2.
Uh, you can easily get the what's his face? The initiative. Do I want initiative? I would like initiative. Yeah, I'll try to secure it.
I'll make a 333. And I'll make a 444. And I'll see how that goes.
All right, so the initiative is mine
Yes.
currently. Uh, okay, who do I want to send the? Let's go like this. And this guy wants to be as far away from the other guys as possible. Keep your distance from the COVID. Done.
I think I'll deploy something like this.
Okay.
I'm putting a lot of faith in Averon being fine, which is that's a stance to take against a Galvic and a Scalebreaker, but that's the stance we're taking.
The thing is, you have 5 toughness and I have 4 strength, so
That's true.
I doubt it
We're
will
really
go
banking
as
on that
smoothly.
toughness and 30 wounds to hold out.
Yeah, I will try to get rid of this guy. Maybe
Okay.
is that the safest bet?
His damage isn't that high. This is the issue. Like he's only got what strength 4 T5 damage. He's not that good.
I can't really kill anyone else because yeah, Avron. Even if I would use the triple on Avron, I doubt I would deal more than 10 damage. So he'll probably just have to sit there and be engaged.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I take care of this side of the map, maybe I will get some nice stuff. I will start with what? I will start with the triple maybe. Yeah, I'll start with a triple.
Okay.
So again, that's 6 dice. I want to hit 4s.
Yep.
That's
9.
yeah.
I'm down 10. Crikey.
Okay, and now I will try to hit you a little bit.
Yep.
I'll be hitting you on 5s.
I'll use counter.
You're countering. All right.
Jesus Christ.
I get 3 damage and you get 8.
Yep. Man, that toughness 5 ain't doing shit today. Oh no.
Okay.
I'll tank the next one.
Okay.
Hope that you missed them all. That's unfortunate.
That's 6.
Yeah, so I die. I'll use my thunderous departure
Sure.
on death. So you take 6 in return.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, so that's deeply unfortunate. But like again, like the Drossbud thing, like even if you don't pop off, the triple just doing a flat 6 damage is just good, right? So losing 16 wounds to those triples, that hurt.
That's
Ideally, I wanted the Questor to survive just so he could pop his ordained quest before he died. Ideally on him, just so I can get some more attacks off later on. But got a little bit greedy making the extra double, just a little bit.
Sixth game in a row when I had a triple of sixes,
Yeah,
and I haven't hit any sixes on the roll.
right. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sign is done,
I'll
so
I'll I'll,
that's you right now.
I'll go with Averon.
Sure.
Yeah, Sam quest. Yeah, quest denied. Very much so. Um, yeah, this list is it's a Stormcast breaker. Being a avid Vulcan Flameseeker player, Stormcast struggle into Vulcans because their damage just ignores their toughness.
I mean,
Like
last time
crazy.
you destroyed me with it, so I couldn't even do anything.
That's true. That is very true.
And the dice weren't even that bad, so
Yeah.
testament to your skill.
Maybe. I'm going to Averon. I'm going to hope that I just kill this guy outright. That's like the dream.
Let's not do that. Oh wait, that's a value? No, that's
That's how many dice I roll. It's
oh
always
no, no,
three.
no.
It's always
That's
3 damage.
yeah, but that's 6 dice, right?
It's 3 dice. Cause the number of it's the value of the ability. So I get 3 dice.
The value of the ability, not half?
No, it's the full value. The full value of the ability on
Ooh, that's
Averon's.
sexy.
Yeah, it's good. But still, there's only 3, sadly. So I need 3 pluses to one tap this guy.
No, wait, that's roll a number of dice. Dice equal of yeah. So the amount of dice will change with the value of the dice. Okay, I got
Yes.
that.
So higher ones are better, but I'm hoping that this will do okay. Okay, so that's the second triple 3. That's just done 3 damage. That's just
Okay.
I'm not okay with Avron doing fuck all, but it is what it is. Avron will now swing into your Fry Galvic, I guess. Ain't much else
Sure.
I can do. He won 4s, 3 dice. I
Give me a second because I can't remember the what's his face, the reaction. Do I really want to react though? No, not really. I'll tank it. I'm brave.
I am
I'm
going to disengage. Actually, I think it'd be better to disengage here. So I'm going to disengage 3 inches
okay.
and then shoot him. Hit on 4th.
Oh no,
I need 2 hits.
I
So a
can't
crit.
react.
It's too. Like, we'll see. Okay. So Avron's doing fuck all this game. Oh no. The 2 pieces this list to rely on, one's dead and one's not performing. Oh no. So that's that done. Over to you, good sir.
I don't really want to get near him. I really want him to actually have to move and do stuff because he can't use double on himself, right?
No.
Okay. I don't have any more triples. Yeah, I don't have anything else though. This guy has what, 5? Okay. I want to be exactly outside of his range. Am I? I think so. My ruler is dead, so I can't really.
You're exactly in. It's exactly 5.
Okay, now I shouldn't
Perfect.
be. Can you promote me for a second? I want to check if that's the issue of the. No, I still can't measure it. That's strange.
Blau Kings, the quest is on hard mode. The quest is on hard mode. The quest's already been killed. Would you squat Sacrosanct if given the power? No, I wouldn't. I would keep them in the game, and I would actually give them some points breaks. I'd make them playable. I would expect them to be squatted in a new edition, but I don't really want to see any faction being squatted mid edition. I think it's bad form. If that was to happen, I think. So
Seems like these possessed are closer to being squatted. They didn't get anything new from the beginning, I reckon.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Sacrosanct have been squatted in Age of Sigma. They're now in the Legends compendium, so there's not even a faction anymore. The only place
Do
to
these
play
possessed have
Sacrosanct
any
is
books for themselves? I don't think so.
maybe not, unless if the Age of Sigma book is just the Castlight host, that actually might be gone too. Beasts of
That's
Chaos
not.
are likely going to go as well. So if you're a Beast of Chaos player, a new edition will see the death of them because they're now exclusively Old World. They've been
Do
banished
they
from Age of
have
Sigma.
beards?
Maybe.
Oh. Okay. Who is going in right now?
It's used. I moved the Evocator up. He's just engaged and just chilled. He's having a good
Okay.
time.
So, right. What about this guy? This guy has what? 6?
Yeah, he's got range 2.
6. Okay. So I'll go in here.
Mm-hmm.
What? Who is possessed? What? About these possessed? No, not really. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay. Let the smacking begin.
Time to smack. Smack them all around, bros.
Um,
Hit on 5s.
that's
Come on.
4 on the 5s.
My toughness has done nothing so far. It's continuing to do fuck all. Let's go.
That's 8 damage.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Let's go with my Boomba Hammer, I guess.
Boomba Hammer.
Boomba Hammer.
Woomba? What?
This guy. The Great
Oh.
Mace. Okay.
I like the capes, or those are not really the capes, but what's the name of it?
They're robes. They've got really funky robes.
Dresses. He has a full dress.
The tactical dress.
All right. Okay, what can we do? Okay, so I'll move in here and I will try to stab Avron in the eye.
Okay. I suspect you will stab him really well.
That's 3 dice on 5s.
Oh, those 6s just keep on coming, don't they? Fucking hell.
That's
Okay.
6 damage.
Down to 16. Jesus Christ. Okay. It's not looking great. We have done no damage, and we are dying much faster than I would like to see. Yeah, man, Disco, thanks for coming by. Have a good evening. Honestly, I think
Cheers, have a nice one.
We're abandoning this objective entirely. We're going to go 6.5, 3.5, burn the rush. Let's do that.
Okay. That doesn't bind well. Okay, so I will move 6 inches in here.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
My secretary will wait.
Okay. I will hit the evocator with Scorch Jacob.
Yeah.
I saw him doing amazing stuff, so let's hope it will
I
come with
mean,
it.
yeah.
I mean,
Keep.
1, 2, that's not great.
I mean, roll 10 of them and I die, so it's
Sure,
very
let's go with
doable.
everything.
Toughness, for the love of God, please do something. It did something. Let's go.
That's whole 2 damage.
You'd love to see it. Okay. So you have these two left. Move to here.
Okay. Can I get a little bit closer to him? Probably not. Yeah. No, he has 6. Okay. So let's go to. Oh, wait. Hmm. Yeah, let's go to here, just in case this guy do some scary shenanigans. I mean, he will probably do it anyway, but
Maybe. I'm not a guy,
it
so
is
it's just you now.
okay. Who else do I have to move? I have Paterphilius only. It's 4. He has a range attack. Oh, that's sexy.
One,
Okay,
one, one, two.
you
Let's go.
you're going down. That's 1 attack.
This will be the damage that'll kill the break point that kills them later on in the game.
I mean, honestly, this I that's one of the weakest attacks in the game.
It's dreadful. I don't think there actually is a worse attack
No,
than that.
that's I think that's the weakest one because even the spiders have more attacks.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, a crit. A crit.
Nice.
That's 2 damage.
Yep. Cool.
And I think I'm out of options.
Yep. You
No,
control 4 of the objectives. I control 1.
this is mine. This is yours. This is mine. Okay.
I am not convinced I can catch up at this point, but we're going to give it a go.
We get points for
It's
each
one, two,
objective.
1, 2, and more. So you would score. You would cap out at 3.
Which one is it? Because I can't really remember.
Uh, it's a stand and fight.
Standard fight. 1, 2. Okay, so 3 points.
2 doubles, 2 singles.
I have 3 single.
You have the initiative.
I will risk it for a double this time.
I'm dedicated to Avron doing literally anything this game. We're making a triple and we're rolling off.
Okay, so we
got a 3. Not the best showing.
Okay. I will take the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And I will start with trying to get rid of Avron.
Fair.
With Friar Galvic.
Also fair.
That's 4 dice on 5s.
Yep, I'm just gonna tank it.
I think you want to at least have one the activation of him, so we'll probably not do any reactions, right?
Yep. Oh, come on.
Okay, so that's 6.
Can the fucking crit stop? Please. My toughness work. One time.
One
One time.
once again.
Yep. Okay.
That's 2 damage.
I'm down to 8.
I don't really. I can try and uh, hit him once again, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. That's it for Friar Galvik.
Okay. Is it worth leaving the objective? Sure. Avron's going to go before he dies, because that seems to be the next logical step is him just being dead. So he's going to disengage.
Sure. By the way, can you attack anyone with your triple, even though you're engaged, for example?
Yes. It's just anyone within
Okay.
9 inches can get zapped. Speaking of which, actually, let's just think. I can't go far enough that way to matter. Can't go far away that way to matter, really. So I think, yeah, just going back to here is probably fine.
Right.
We're then going to shoot into the scale breaker
Makes
and
sense.
pray we hit even just once. He's missed all of his shots this game. Just hit, my bro, please. Do something, my guy. Fuck off. Seriously.
Yeah, that's probably
He's
other way
missed
around.
6 shots in a row. Come the fuck on, Avron. Do fucking something.
I probably have better rolls. I've
Okay.
misjudged it.
Right. So the
You're
dream
you're
was to kill this guy and then zap Galvik. It wouldn't kill him, but it would do like a bit of damage. I'm now
Are you not
forced to
rolling your
zap.
triple?
I am now. I was hoping to kill him
Okay.
with this shot and then zap Galvik, but I can't do that. So I'm going to have to zap the skill breaker. Otherwise, Avron gets one tapped by a move and an ignite weapon, which I am in range of. So let's pray I don't whiff 5 dice. We've whiffed the last 12 dice in Avron. Will this also whiff?
Oh no,
Hey,
that's nice roll.
he's showing up finally. That's 12 damage. And
That's
that's
more than
Avron
enough.
done. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, if Avron doesn't show up to the battle, the list doesn't have the damage to realistically do much. So he is. It being turn 3 and he's gotten his first kill is not. It's not good enough. He's not doing enough.
Okay. I will disengage,
That's fair. That makes sense.
and I can't really run away from him far enough to. Okay. Yeah, let's go like this. Done.
So the Grand Hammer Questor is going to go. He's going to go 4 to here. 4 to here. Used Swift. So used Thundering Strides.
Okay, so the double is locked right now.
Yes.
Okay, so I will get to here, and I'll try. Wait, what's the range? 3-7, right? I can potentially kill this guy with my range. Yeah, I'm shooting Avron.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's 1 dice, 5. No,
Let's
that's a
go.
whiff.
We're immortal. Evocator. You'll swing at the Scorchy Cob.
Sure.
4 dice hitting on 3s. That's 8. We're turning
I'm
up.
barely alive.
We're turning up a battle now. We'll swing again. We're popping off.
Ooh, that
That's another 6.
I'm dead as I ever could be.
My life is
Okay,
complete.
you have those 2 guys left. Okay, so I'll move to here.
We engage.
All right. That's 3. Can I do that? Can I stop underneath it to move further away?
No, you're too tall. Although if you rotated, you probably could do it, so it'll be fine.
Sorry, what?
Yes, if you move to 3 to like here, because you're too tall to like fit under it, because of your massive hat. If you were to rotate, it might put the hat like parallel and it'd be fine. I'm not entirely sure though.
I don't think it will work.
His big hat is comically tall apparently.
Okay, let's
Because
try
you
with
can
the
crouch under it, that's fine, but you can't end and move crouched.
Yeah, I want to go through underneath it, but I don't think I can. Okay, that's what? 115? 117?
Yeah.
Okay, so 17 to be in here? Or let's use the
The 3D measuring tool.
that's what?
That'd be 3.8 to get up there. If you're climbing
I
up it.
can't do that in one move because I don't have enough. That's 2 free.
So if you look at the climb up and over, it'll be 3.8. So it'll be the second one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Sam, a dwarf being too tall. This match has everything.
That sucks.
Yeah, a dwarf being too tall. This match really does have everything.
Okay, that's what? 4-6, so I can't do that. 4-6. Do I need to move all the way? Does it even have? No, that will be 1 inch, probably the closest. It is. Yeah. Okay, so let's get rid of it for now. 3 inches here. Once again.
Hey, 2.2.
That's what? 2.2, and I will have 0.8. Yeah, that will not get me far. If I go 0.8 here... Oh no, he will not fall. Never mind. Okay, so I've used my double for all these shenanigans, so I can move 9 inches.
That's absolutely fine.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Wait, let me confirm. Yeah, that's it. That was my double.
The Great Mace is going to go. Screw it. We're moving. And we'll take a swing at Galvik.
Sure.
So it's 3 dice hitting on 3s. Nice. That's 11.
Nice. Okay.
Our boys have woken up. They've realized we're in a battle. It's because Grumpy's using dwarfs. We can't see them. So we weren't aware we were being attacked.
Avron is still alive. That's not great.
I wouldn't be too concerned by him. He ain't doing much. Took him 3 turns to kill a 12 wound guy.
Okay, I'll move to here.
Cool, I'm out of guys. It's all you now.
So that's 5. I can't really do much. I have my triple still. I can't really get anywhere that would leave me even remotely safe. I will use my triple to try and damage the shield guy, I think.
Yeah, go for it. I'm toughness 6. He's the toughest boy because he's actually using a shield. When magic fails, just hit them with weapons. That's how it works. I've been too reliant on magic when big old hammers and swords do just as well.
Okay, so I will try to hit you, the closest shield guy, and that's 6 damage.
Yes. When is it not? My God.
Okay. Now let's move to here, and I'll throw my axe at Avron.
Yep.
2 dice on 5s.
Come on,
2
toughness.
6s, please.
Yep.
That's 3 damage.
We are not surprised by this.
I should have given this triple to this guy, and he would probably kill everyone.
I mean, yeah, probably. Like, at this point, probably. Sweet. So I managed to take this objective at least. I'll shimmy Fryer for a bit. And I also take this one, but I did lose the middle, but I think it was probably worth it because I got 2 for losing 1, right? So we're still behind, but we're getting points. We're hoping for the best.
All right.
Do you have an 8-man warband or a 7-man warband or a 9-man warband?
That's no, that's 8-man.
8-man, okay.
It's really hard to get 9-man with Vulcans.
I need to kill 5 guys in the next turn, and I'm not in range of most of them, so I don't think I'm getting the kill bonus here. But we'll find out.
Are we getting points for kills?
Yeah, so the secondary is if you kill more than half the warband and their leader, you get 2 points for each. So I ain't killing your leader, and I'm not killing 5 guys this turn, so I don't think I'm scoring that, but I'll try and at least deny you that. A triple, a double, and a single.
I have 2 singles. I will make what? I will make a triple. No, I will make another. You have a quad. What does your quad do?
Nothing. It's an AoE of 3 damage in this case. It's nothing special. And only Avron can use it, and Avron's dead, so it's not a huge concern.
Yeah, I will make a triple just in case.
I'll make a single, and I'll try and take initiative. Come on. Nice. Love to see it. Oh! Oh! What's going to happen? Oh my god.
Oh, nice. That will be it.
Is it my time? It's my time.
Yes.
Boys. Here we go. Okay. Now that's my time. What the fuck?
Are you sure you don't want to release the initiative?
Maybe. There's definitely a play there. Right. I could shoot this guy. I'll miss. He hasn't hit once. Why am I even considering shooting that guy? Okay, Avron's gonna go. He's immediately going to zap this guy.
Oh, you.
We're praying that we finally hit the right number. Fuck you, Avron. Okay. Maybe we won't do that. Okay, so I think he's just got to like, run the fuck away. Is basically what we've got to do here. Or not care, or move into combat and just like try and kill you with our staff.
I mean, you can try and kill this guy with 2 crits.
Gonna move 4. I'm gonna hit you with my staff.
I'm gonna counter.
That's fair. I'm gonna miss all my attacks. I'll kill myself. Nice. I do 2. I take 2. Nailed it.
I'll do it.
I don't think I've ever been quite as upset at a model as I have been with Alvaron in this game. He has consistently failed to achieve anything. It's hurt my soul.
I hope I will miss at least once.
I hope that you hit both of them.
No.
Hit them both. I dare you.
2
Hit
on
them
5.
both.
No.
Okay.
Okay. You dead.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got counted. Fuck. Okay. Okay. So I guess we're going to go with this guy and just poke you.
I'm gonna counter.
That's fair. Nice. I do 2. I take 3.
I'm dead.
Because why wouldn't we? That's him done. I can move up. He can move.
Yeah,
still.
you still have half activation. Yeah.
4, please. He can't do anything of note. So he will aggressively posture on the tippy toe of this objective. Haha!
He can shout, trying to intimidate.
Yes.
My guys.
Fear my toughness 6. That has not helped at any point in this game, but fear it anyway.
I'm gonna wait with Paterphilius.
I'm going to go with the errant quest though. My boy is going to make this guy move with great zeal to here. And then he will move himself onto this objective. He'll wait. Just wait. He's in no rush.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't actually do that. I think I was too far away to even... I was too far away, so I'll have to move first. Make him move. And then I have to move again. Okay, yeah, so I'm not waiting. I have to actually, yeah. It dawned on us I actually have a range on that. I can't just do it globally. It's got a 6-inch range.
Okay.
There we go. So I've now done the same thing, but without cheating.
This guy has what? 8. Let's try maybe blocking him a little bit. Yep.
The Great Mace has got to swing twice into that guy.
Sure.
So 6 dice hit on 3s. Shabadoosh! We do 12.
I'm dead. Oh wait, that's not my side.
It's true. All the rumors were true. Don't use magic. Just use big stick.
Yeah, I mean dwarves are resistant to magic, right?
They are. That's why it's failed. You're resistant to magic. Holy, it all makes sense.
I can't really do that. Yeah, I'll just park in the middle.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter because I can't take the middle anymore. Because you can just park this guy here and then that ends. That ends the push, right?
Yeah,
So
I
I'm just
can
going to
still move this guy here.
evocate. I'll move up 4. Take a swing up here at Affiliates for a bit of fun.
All right.
4 dice hit on 3s.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's a nice roll.
That is 10.
Wait, I can't see his.
It's hidden
Yeah.
under the bridge. So
Okay.
I think the bane of your list has been bridges this game. He was defeated
Yep.
by a bridge, and his wound pool was defeated by a bridge.
Do you have any more guys that can move?
I'm out of dudes. I am dudeless.
Hmm. Okay. So let's use my triple on Dwarf Master, so I can move twice.
Mm-hmm.
Will I be in range? I will be. Okay. Now I'll move to here. And I will try to smack this guy.
Not my guy.
3 on 5, I reckon?
He's toughness 5, so yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That's a
immortal.
whiff.
So the Great Mace has gotten most of my kills and is also untouched. He is MVP.
Okay, so
He's
last
Master Brainer.
thing to do will be Runefada
Yep.
on Questo.
Yes.
That's let's do it all. So that's 6 dice on a 4th.
Mm-hmm.
That's 10 damage.
I'm down to 8.
And that's it. I don't have anything else.
Yes. So in the end, I score 2 points at the end. You score 3, but you
Do
killed
I
my lead.
get
You killed Avron, who's
an
my leader, so you get an additional 2.
okay?
I almost killed more than half your warband. I got a lot closer than I thought that I would.
Oh, you needed more than half, right?
Yeah, I need to kill another guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfectly half.
Yes, not enough. So I was close. I got closer than I thought to killing the 5 that I needed. The only real target would have been this guy with Averon. If Averon was a bit closer, potentially maybe try and like zap, but knowing the history of the zaps, it would have likely failed. That was an interesting game. That was a really interesting game. I think that your list is really good. Vulcans are always solid. The Brethren of the Bolt are good for adding numbers. I don't think he used their double, did you? The Thunderous Blast at any point.
Yeah, I didn't have any chance to it. I had to move dwarves in the meantime with doubles.
Yeah, you had to because you're quite slow otherwise, aren't you? So you were burning the midnight oil, getting around the board. I think my list it performed admirably. I'm trying to think. So I think these guys, sorry, not him, the Questor and the Questor, these guys coming on turn 2, I think might have been the source. because one, they wouldn't have died. But coming on turn 2 with the quest, like questing this one up, moving one guy here whilst this guy goes over here. We take this one because it's been quested. Turn 3, we quest this one because this will still be yours. Then move this, start maneuvering over here to take this one back. Might have been an idea to try and take the back line easier. This guy dying was kind of huge though, but it was expected. Like those two going up against a Thane and the
Runefather and
Runefather.
Scorchia.
It's a hard fight. I mean, just the Thane alone just blended this guy. Triple, even with like fairly bad rolls on the triples, it was still 16 damage on bad rolls, right? Like, the Thane just blends through like
I have
these guys.
used two triples and 2 attacks on Night Questor, right? I think so.
And he just died. Like, it was just cool. He had 9 wounds left, and then had to absorb 10 more attacks. And that's a couple of crits and he dies. So like he got popped a lot earlier than I would have wanted them to. Them being here, if he survived even on a wound, him putting the mark on that guy, him then swinging in like 10 times, maybe killing, but hopefully doing a bit of damage would have been great. Then this guy walking in with his double to then attack after moving, to swing 8 more times to try and cave his skull in, basically would have been at the ideal place, sort of like take a bit of space over here and like try and reclaim the bottom.
And you
once this guy died, it was this whole corner just collapsed.
You still could have avoided the first triple because you have what 8-inch movement. Let's check
Potentially.
it. Where is he? Yeah. So he was around here. That's what 6. Oh no, you couldn't really. Yeah, if you wanted to be on point,
it would have been a case of like staying off the objective and moving towards your turn 2, and then just being completely pincered, right? So, the Thane was devastating, absolutely devastating over here. I think any of my deployment groups would have completely crumbled over here. And that's just a weakness, not of just Sacrosanct, of just elites in general. If your elites can't take on like high damage, toughness ignoring foes like these two guys, then you're going to struggle every time. Because that's a 3rd-year warband that cannot deal with like a quarter of theirs. And that's bad news. Real bad news. So that was a scary scenario to be in. The Questor managed to, like, escaping and getting out, and then actually really controlling and helping get these 2 objectives was I think was proof that this guy's worth is just, it's fantastic. He didn't swing a single time, but he was.
Wouldn't the range guy be better? I mean, you still have quite a lot of guys that are melee. Wouldn't the range questor with the school motif be better?
Potentially.
He's cheaper by 5 points, I reckon.
He's the same price at 165. The range attack would be nice, but I like the Errant Questor because of with the force of the Thunderbolt. So if he moves next to 2 guys, he gets a free attack action, basically.
Oh, like Croxigore.
Yeah, so it gives him like a bit of like action economy that I think the Relicta doesn't quite have. So I can see the Relicta working well. I might try the Relicta in the future. But I think the Errant Questor, he's been fine. I've quite enjoyed him. Averon misplayed, I think. So Averon going here by himself. So I think the issue is I wanted points early by coming down here with the Sequitur, but that leaves Averon completely exposed to 2 guys, and he can't fight. Like 3-4-2-4 is not a good enough profile, and his range bolt whiffed all of its shots, so he wasn't doing much with his range attack. and his triple wasn't popping off at all. So he wasn't doing any damage, and he was unsupported. So he was just getting killed without any sort of like anything happening to prevent that, which was a mistake. But if I was down, if I didn't take this point, I would have been down points, right? So
Toast, not
I don't know.
not to be rude, but if you still have time, we
Mhm.
can. I can skedaddle and the Blau Kings can go in.
If Blockings is still around, that'd be pretty spicy. I don't know if he's still in the chat. But I think that the list has potential. It is just I think Avron, the two sort of like cornerstones of the list working. One died and one wasn't popping off, and then relying on dice is always an issue. But I think an issue with elite warbands. So like elite warbands need their dice to work, and when they don't, it becomes quite the uphill struggle. But otherwise,
Okay,
not
Blau
too bad.
Kings is around, so I can
Excellent.
quickly hop out and
Yeah, yeah.
just come back to the chat.
Excellent.
So let's play again some chess.
See you, man. Blockings. The lobby is open for you to drop in. Just enjoying the rant. It's a ramble. Let's do a rant over ramble. I am prone to the old ramble. I'll recall stand fight, and I'll just
Hello, hello.
hey blockings.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
Oh, fine. Fine.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling up my new mission. Apparently, it's power struggle.
All struggle.
I don't know what that is. I want to give it a good old read. Is it quarters? Oh no. So the password is just 123. If you want to just pop in whenever.
Yes.
Okay. So power struggle is we both place a treasure and a objective, and then we score points based on treasures, objectives, and kills. So it's a bit of a mixed bag on what we can actually do.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of everything. I will use the same list again just because I want to try and practice with it more than anything else.
What should I use? I know.
Bonk. Bonk.
I'll use this.
Oop. We're lagging a bit. Bonk. Sequitur. There we go. I'll do. Oh my god, it's Black Talons.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's Black Talons with some Hexbane Hunters. Let's go.
He can have his dogs, maybe. Yeah.
Ooh.
Boom. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen the deployments.
25 wounds on this guy. That's some sauce.
Yep, I kind of like him. The double shenanigans. I was inspired by your Questor shenanigans.
Yeah,
so the double
yours is better though. Yours can make attacks, right? It's like attacks and moves.
Oh yes. Yeah, but mine is kind of limited to the range of the value.
That's fair.
So it's
that's fair.
double 2. It's only range 2. Well, that's okay. Let's see. I got 20 points.
Let's quickly check for things.
Yeah.
So before the first initiative phase, we place our treasures and objectives. So we need to roll for attacker and defender first and stuff, and then we place our treasures and whatnot.
I got crit on Eve and crit on Rustus. I guess.
Ooh.
3/7 sounds nice.
That's dirty. Nasty.
Right.
And Grumpy, yes, we do need to bug Ziggy for a reset button for the scoreboard. Two. I got a 1, so.
Oh wow. So. I'll take the blue deployments
Cool.
just to mess it up. I guess.
Yep.
Yes. All right.
Sweet.
What?
I got a 1 again.
Is it bugged? I'm gonna roll a 2 now. Oh, okay.
So you
can
get to pick
deploy.
who deploys first. Sweet. So I'm red.
Yeah,
so...
you can deploy. So yeah. So before deploying, we do the things.
Before the first initiative roll, so I think that's before we roll our 6 dice. I think we still deploy.
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Because we deployed before initiative. Yeah. So let's see.
What's in your dagger, by the way? Oh, your knee's in your dagger. Okay.
Yes.
And Rostus is in your hammer. Oh god. Okay. These two guys are fucked. They aren't surviving.
Maybe. Let's see.
They ain't doing against a Rostus and a Neve combined. Oh no.
Something like this, and
I think we just need to absorb you.
something like this, maybe. I have some wiggle room.
Moon 7. Holy damn.
Yes, she's a cannon.
Let's just like make it a bit more. You get free moves. Like it doesn't really matter all that much because of the free moves, but like at the same time, I won't make it too easy for you.
Oh wow.
I really can't avoid it because Rostus is just gonna come in and just pound me into the dirt. Oh, it's scary. Fuck it. Here we go. A big dick in it. I'll go in here.
Okay. My dagger is all set up. Over here.
Sweet. That's my dagger done.
Okay.
That's my hammer in.
Ooh, that's the magic.
Yeah.
Chase the rainbow.
That'll do. We're praying that Averon pops off and just murders some guy every turn for the rest of the game. That's what we need.
Dangerous terrain. That's kind of annoying. Can he be over here? Yeah, cheeky. There we go, I think. Yes, there we go.
Sweet. So now we roll off and we plonk down our objectives and treasures alternating. So I get a 3. 2. When I place alternate placing one objective and then one treasure. So it's my objective, then your objective, then my treasure, then your treasure. And we have to be more than 6 inches away, 4 inches away from the battlefield edge and 6 away from other objectives and treasures. That's doable.
Yeah, should be doable.
Just plonk it here. No, that's terrible. You've got reinforcements coming there. That's a really bad idea.
I mean,
do it anyway. How bad could it be? Really bad.
Let's see. So that should we just mirror it then? I'll just place. Oh wow, actually giving it to me. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, because you can do the ordained thingamajig. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Okay. Okay.
It needs to be a bit more close. It has to be a bit closer to you. This is a really bad idea. But Fuck it, right? Let's do it. I'm gonna plonk it here, like on the jauntily on the center line, giving it to you from the get go.
I should have just deployed right here, so you cannot actually get it. Just to be biggest.
Maybe.
Let's see. They're kind of forcing you into rosters.
Okay, so I'm gonna plonk this sort of like here.
Something like this.
Yep. There we go. Sure. I have no idea what the plan is here.
It's oh yeah, that is 6 away. Yeah.
Yeah, 6.2.
This command comes down here. Something stupid like, is it here? To be honest, Haskell's not doing anything against Stormcast. Crit fishing, maybe?
Yeah, get a 666 off and just roll those sixes.
Maybe. Yeah, something like this, I think.
Nice.
Yep.
Sweet. I'll lock in those objectives so we don't accidentally move them.
Okay.
And let's roll for initiative. Good luck, sir.
You do.
I got a quad.
And that quad, holy. 2 doubles.
Ooh,
I like them doubles.
saucy. Oh, it's a tie. I was just dawned on us. It's a tie for initiative.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
I got a 2. Not particularly high.
And
it could
a
be
1.
worse. Ooh.
Oh, a 3 again.
Yeah, Pip is to the post.
Will I make a triple for no reason? No. I'll just bank it.
I'll bank it too.
Okay. Okay. You know what? You can go first.
Cool. I'm gonna go with Averon. Let's go all out.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna blast Neve. Hit you on
Using
5s.
the quarters. Oh, you're shooting?
I'm gonna shoot you.
Okay.
First shot. Nothing. We'll fire again. Averon will hit eventually in one of these games. Just you wait. It was
Yes, he hit.
Landed for 3.
Oh.
A true legend.
Oh.
And I'm gonna use my quad. Aiming at Neve again. 4 dice hitting on 3s.
God damn it.
Come on. Averon, don't do it.
There's 12.
Yeah. Only 6.
6?
I mean, 9 damage is 9 damage, right? Like, go take it.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Now, 15 damage would have been... now, 30 flat damage would have been ideal, but we'll take the 9.
Yeah. So, let's see here. How can we do this? I can go over to here. Yeah. Alright. Hendrik's gonna go.
Hendrik.
Over to here.
Mm-hmm.
And use the double 4.
Mm-hmm.
And make Neve fly.
Away we go.
Over to here. Because
Cool.
Neve wants some payback. And Then Hendrik's gonna slap you, I think. Yes.
Slap away.
Yes. Let's see, I'm hitting on 5, so I'll do the 4 attacks hitting on 5s.
I'll counter.
Okay. I take 3, you take 4.
Cool.
And he's done.
Beautiful. He'll go 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll go 4 again. Or 4-ish, right? We'll go 4-ish. There we go. He's
Okay.
revving up for next turn.
Let's see. Yeah, everyone's done. Neve is gonna go ham. Neve is gonna use a double for onslaught.
Yay.
So first, let's see, your toughness 5.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. 7
Averron.
dice hitting on
Averron's-
4s.
Everyone's fucked.
5 damage. Okay, go. Wah! 2, 4, 6. That's 11. And I'll do it again. Wah! For another
12.
12.
I'm alive,
okay,
which is surprising, but I'll take it. I will absolutely take that.
It did more than I actually thought I would.
Okay. Number 2. Maths. 2.8.
Yes.
And then fuck it. Wee. We're just out.
Nope.
We're just out, lads.
You can only witness the glory of Hendrik.
That's life. we're
mean,
just vibing. I think honestly in that case, it might just be better to stand here and just sort of like vibe for now. I've got to move anyway, right? So yeah, I'll do.
It doesn't seem too bad. Okay. Let's see. Can this guy squeeze through here? Nope. Come. Nope. Come. Nope. No. Okay. Oh. 2. 2. 4. Your move.
The Sequitur is the last guy to go. He will swing into this guy with 3 attacks hitting on 5s. Shabadoosh.
Okay.
4 damage. The legend.
Ouch.
He's going toe to toe with a Hendrik, and he's just doing okay.
Okay, so only Rust is left. Let's see, Zeus spawn down there. Gonna bully me there. Yeah. I think Rust is 5 and another 3. And he's done.
Beautiful. So we both get 1 objective and both score 1 point.
Wow.
Everyone said, fuck the treasures. Like, going killing boys.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought if I could lock you up, you couldn't actually take the treasure.
Yeah.
And maybe I could be sneaky and actually place my Haskell over there and steal it from you.
Maybe. Round 2, let's go.
What?
A triple and 3 singles.
A quad and 2.
Ooh.
That is spicy. Maybe I can actually use the Neve quad.
Maybe. I'm just gonna pump dice down here.
Okay.
I mean, okay, hang on. Realistically, I can make a double, still have 3, but you could take initiative and just quad us to death. I think I need to make sure I have initiative.
Okay. In that case, I could just make 2 doubles. I mean, see, it's a triple force, 4 dice, 3+. Might do 9 damage. Slap, slap. You shouldn't kill Neve.
Probably not.
No. Yeah. Should I make a... Wait, let me have a look-see. Yeah, I'll make a double too. And yeah, why not a double 1? For some rush.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Right. So, deploy some dudes. Deploy some dudes. Fuck it. We're going over here.
Uh-oh. It's the Questor combo. God damn it.
I am walking into a Rostus. This doesn't seem like the best idea, but it's the only idea we got. It's an idea.
Let's see, what should I do? This dog should probably run up here. You don't have a double, so you cannot ordain it. I need to kill the guy outright. Move him. Yeah, that shouldn't do it. Probably take a dog here. Nah. Both dogs over here? Are they fast enough? Yes. And a Haspel for the quest, for the treasure maybe? Yeah, something like this, I think.
Okay, it's all done at Averon here, really. Like, just do as much damage as he possibly can before he gets absolutely murked by Neve.
Yeah.
He's going to zap Neve.
Uh-oh.
So, let's pray for more than 3. 9 would be nice, right? 9 would be nice. We got 9.
Alright. Down to 12.
I need some good fucking rolls to actually like, take you out here, but I believe. Hit you on 5s with 3 dice. Do you want to react?
What's damage? 2
2
4?
4.
Okay, so... Nah, I'll take it. Take it like a woman.
We're whiffed. We're going to do it again. We're getting 3 6s, by the way. You're dying this time by Averon.
Fuck it, I'll take it like a woman.
3 6s. Not even a single hit.
Wow.
Averon, come on now.
He used all the focus for the magic.
He did.
And his staff was kind of limp after that. So, let's see. Hendrik, you are within. That's good. So, Hendrik is gonna go.
Hendrik.
He's gonna use a double 2 to make Neve slap the Averon.
I suspect death. I hope life. I suspect death. Well, that's the crit. So
2 force, that's 11. And then Hendrik is gonna slap the Sequitor.
Okay. I'm gonna counter.
So
Fuck it, we'll
4
counter.
dice hitting on 5s.
Make use of that toughness 6. Not very well apparently, as per, but sure.
Ooh, you take 6.
Yep.
I'll do it again.
I'll counter again. Why not? Hey, there we go.
That's more like it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. And Hendrik is done.
That toughness finally doing something. I'll go the Secret with Storm Mace and Smap Knee if it unfolds. Do you wish to
Oh, you're
react?
1.1 away. Yeah. Let's see, what is he? 3-5. He could kill me.
Hopefully.
Um,
I need you dead.
stun. I think I'm gonna react and remove the crits.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. So 3 crits are hits.
I do 3 damage. It's not a good start.
I'll tank the other one.
I need 3 hits.
Come on, don't die. Don't die,
Come on now.
Neve.
Make up for Averon missing 6 attacks on 5. Come on. Just hit all 3. Please. we need this game. Okay, sure. Take 3. That's underwhelming. Over to you.
Okie Yeah, Neve is just gonna move right over as long as he's within 1. Yeah, like that. And take this treasure.
Cool.
And she's dead.
This Evocator's going to move up and then swing into Hendrik, hitting you on 4s.
No, not my Hendrik.
Kaboom! For 4.
Hmm.
I need to renew my bribe to Ziggy. My gold.
One of the dogs is gonna move up here.
Okay, Rostis is just going to absolutely just fuck my shit so hard. It's just not. It matters not at this point. We're going to walk up. We're in the get fucked range of Rostis, and we're going to swing at him. Do you want to react?
Oh, yeah. No.
We do 6.
Ouch. Emma's gonna turn around and slap you back.
That's fair.
Oh. Just gonna fast roll it. 6 dice hitting on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 3 crits. Oh, 2 hits for 4 damage.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Night Questor. Hello. Heal swing 4 times.
Okay.
I mean, sure. It checks
What?
out. It checks out.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that again.
I wish
That
I'd
would've-
rolled. Jeez, that would have been amazing. My God.
So it's not broken. It's not broken. Okay. Okay. Rostus. Yeah. It's gonna move 4. Rampage
Oh no.
to here. Let's see. Yeah, he's within both of them. And he's gonna
They
slap
both
the Aaron
miraculously
quest.
die.
That'd be stranger things have happened. So 4 dice hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Splat.
I'll take it.
That's 6. And I'll swing again. So
a
crit
crit
and
is
hit.
basically a kill here. So I'm hoping I just vibe on 1 wound would be ideal. Oh, just 13. That's
Splat.
fine. Yeah. Sure. I'm out, guys.
Haskell's gonna move up here, take the treasure,
Yes.
slide over here. And Dogo, move 6. Move 6 and move 2 more because I have a double. Why not?
Beautiful.
And that's
I
all
score
my guys
1
done.
and you score fucking loads. You score 2 for treasures, 1 for objective, and I think also 1 for getting shitloads more kills than me. Yes.
Player with the highest blood tally scores 1. For each objective score 1. For each treasure score 1. Okay, so 2,
Will Toast ever trust Stormcast again?
3,
No.
4. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And you had initiative?
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, well, I don't think I will trust Stormcast again. I think my biggest issue, it's not a Stormcast issue, it's an Elite Warband issue, is that not a thing I've played well either, by the way. Like, coming over here was not the best idea, to be fair. And also ignoring this treasure wasn't the best idea either. However, Elite Warbands, I've said on Wild this a few times, Elite Warbands needing their dice to work is it's very real because you need to get kills, and if you aren't getting the kills, then you're at a massive disadvantage. Even if, in this case, for example, Blau Kings only has 1 more guy than me, that 1 more guy makes a massive difference in the grand scheme of things, especially in an objective mission like this. So it's a struggle. It's a struggle when you get 4 misses on 4 dice on a 4+, right? Or 6 misses on a 5+. It's like, ooh, okay. It makes it difficult. Ooh. I do have a 555 though. If only
Ouch.
I had an Averon standing in the in the wings, ready to go.
I mean, it's
Largely because that
the,
555, if Averon was alive, that
he's out of
555's his quad 5 pops off for 5 damage in the bubble. You could sort of like half kill almost kill both these guys single-handedly with a big boom. Alas, that is not an option right now.
triple, double. I'll just make a single.
Yeah, that's fair.
This time I want it.
I don't. Sigma lied, I guess, about how viable. Sigma lied about how viable I am playing Stormcast. There's a difference. And also Sacrosanct being Sacrosanct, I guess. Neve she's gone. I can't catch Neve. Neve is gone forever. So we ignore Neve now because we don't have the answer to her. He's dead. So really, it's just these 3 guys, one of which is half dead. And we don't really have abilities worth thinking about. Not really.
You can always rampage and just try to kill 1 guy.
We could rampage. Rampage is like the only real thing we have going here.
Probably
rampage.
Kill, move, rampage, kill.
Maybe.
At least get some. Yeah.
But we're going for the dream play of rampage fixing all of our issues. we pray for rampage in all of its glory.
Okay, so I mean, if I wasn't so stupid and placed the dog right here in the way of Neve, would be way better. But yeah, that was kind of misplay. But oh well.
I still don't actually. I don't think I can catch you. You've got 6 wounds
No.
is more than I can actually deal with as well with like a move and attack on Basically anyone.
And Hendrik is gonna go. Hendrik is gonna use double 5. And make Neve make a move. So he's gonna
Goodbye,
move 5.
Neve.
Over to here. And then he is. Nah, this is just He's gonna slap the Sequoia, this guy.
I'll counter. Well,
So
we are
since I'm so
banking
low, I'm
on-
actually just gonna use the 3 dice hitting on 5s.
Is it even worth doing then? Then that's the thing. I'm not going to counter because I don't think it's actually worth it. I am going to counter. Fuck it, we'll counter.
2
Counter.
crits and you did. Come on. That's 9. What?
This is my life. one
Yeah.
wound. We're alive. That's
Gonna
bad.
slap you again.
I'll use Thunderous Departure. Nice. So I die. You take 1 damage probably. You take 3.
Okay. And he's done.
Okay. Yeah, I think we have to rampage. Is there a way to not be engaged by the dog? No.
Maybe. Oh wow, it's actually good doggo. Huh.
The best dog, because I can get within 2 of both of them, but also I'll be within 1 of him, so I can't do much. Fuck it. The
So
rampage
rampage.
swing into the fucking dog.
The dog is gonna bite you back with a counter.
Please fucking die, Dust. Please. I need this game.
3 ones, come on. Papa needs stay, guys.
Game. Thank you. You're coming through when I need you the most. I will swing a Neve. We're making a comeback, boys.
Neve is gonna, I don't know, survive. Neve's gonna survive. She's not gonna do anything.
5. You're on 1. The dream was you dying so I could pick up the treasure afterwards. We'll swing again.
Counter.
We take 4. My God.
Wow. Holy.
We'll kill Neve,
Okay, Neve.
though. Kill Neve.
Yeah.
We did it.
Bye-bye, Neve.
We did it.
Yeah, that's...
We have it. We
Okay,
have
okay.
achieved. That's what we've done this today. We have achieved.
Okay, Rustus is gonna go.
Rastus.
He's gonna slap the Night Questor.
That makes sense.
He's gonna use a double 1
That also
to
makes
get
sense.
a extra attack. 5 dice hitting on 3s.
Nice. I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna tank it. And
Oh,
watch as I
Thunderous
die
Departure.
horribly. I mean, am I dead? Has it actually killed us? That's fucking killed us.
7, 4, 21, 24.
On 1 wound, boys. Let's go.
Wow.
Fuck you, Rastus.
24 with
Piece of
1
shit.
roll.
Fuck off.
Holy.
Fuck. Why
Holy.
can't my hammer do that? Okay, I've got 1 wound.
Yeah,
Fucking
he'll slap you again.
I'm gonna fucking Thunderous Departure over your fucking face. Get out of here.
Ich splat.
I die. But also,
I take 6.
take 1! Because of course it's 1! Why wouldn't it be anything else but 1?
Rustus, you dirty cheater.
We'll go with the Evocator. He'll fail to kill Hendrik, I'm sure. Hit you on 4s with 4 dice.
Yeah, I'll just remove Hendrik.
We did it. That was 4 damage.
Exactly.
My boy. Carrying the whole game. I've got 2 guys left. Holy shit. Everyone's dead. We walk a 4 to here. There we go. We nailed it. We're ready to go. Get rid of my objective. Get out of here. Shoot.
This is a good boy. He's a good boy. And Amos is kind of bored over here since Rustus took all the kills.
Yeah, Roster's just
He's-
casually killing 2 Stormcasts if they were made of nothing. That was impressive. That was,
I mean,
45 wounds of Stormcast just absolutely fucking murked by Rostis.
I don't know. He sometimes he shows up. Sometimes Hendrik actually deals more damage than him, and that's even more weird. Haskell. Let's see. Are you within 8? Yeah. I'll just shoot you like how many times? 6 times?
Yeah. 5 crits and I die. At this point, that might happen. So I'm looking forward to it. I take 4.
4 damage. That was actually perfectly average. And yeah, that's it.
So, I think I actually outkilled you this turn. I hope I did. A Hendrik, a dog, and a Neve feels like a lot of points to kill this turn.
Oh, they're taking down that battle round. That's
so you
wounds, right?
Killed. Oh shit! You killed Averon though. Oh, you killed a lot. I lost by 10 points. I'm so sad by that. I'm saddened deeply. Hang on, Averon died turn 2.
You killed all these.
Yeah, Averon died turn 2. Sorry, it's turn 3, isn't it? So actually, no, you killed these 2. Because these 2 died. These guys died turn 2.
Okay. You score 2. I score 2.
We're catching up, guys. We pulled.
A great comeback.
We lost a third of our warband that turn, but we actually did better than turn 1 and 2 combined. We're doing it. On turn 3.
Let's do it.
We've got 4 singles.
Oh.
We have initiative power.
I got a trouble. Oh, Rust is all over here. He cannot.
Rostis can back off and stay over there. That's what Rostis can do. He can go in the fucking bin. I don't think I really care about initiative. Honestly. I'll make a double. Nah, I've got nothing else to do. A double doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna bank.
No.
It's turn 4, isn't it, actually? Ugh,
Yeah, last round.
Yeah. Make a double. Whatever. We're vibing.
Quad. Because quads are fun.
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't know, this... I probably could have made a single, try to take initiative, but... This is the high roller play. Maybe I can kill a guy.
It's very possible.
So,
I guess I'll take the first activation. I'm going to take my treasure.
Do we roll off now? Because we have
equal? Shit, yeah, of course. It's 3 and 3, of course you do. You are right.
What?
Oh.
Instantly shamed.
Nice. Got the 2. You'd love to see it. I'm gonna get. Should I just kill the dog?
No.
The treasure and the dog are the same value. Like, I kind of want to go and bap the dog, but I'm in rampage range of like Haskell and no, that's silly. We'll get the treasure. We'll even burn a rush for it, so we'll go like 3 here, and then like to here for the maximum movement allowed for it, and then we'll pick it up and then move our 3 on our second move. Bop, 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 bop. To there. We are now treasured. That's him done.
How fun would it be for a dog to kill the guy?
I mean, Rampage and
Yeah,
Doug could do it.
Nah, let's
Send in
move
the Hound.
4 attacks. I mean, everything would have to crit or hit. That's not. Yeah, no. Nope, nope.
Embody your inner Rostus. I believe in you.
My inner Rustus. Let's. How about? Oh, so if I rampage, I can get 9 shots into that guy.
It's
And just kill
doable.
him. I
Just
mean,
fans the hammer.
Rust is not gonna. He's not gonna catch you. 4. Let's see. 4 there. I mean, he is just gonna take the damage. 4. Take damage again. And do 4 crits. Nah.
Stranger things have happened.
True.
In this game, in fact.
Yeah, Haskell's gonna go.
Haskell.
Haskell, baby. Rampage 4. And shoot the Sequito.
Fire away. I
3
believe in you.
dice. Hitting on 5s. First salvo. Pew, 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 pew.
That's a
nothing.
solid start.
I need to turn the figure around. Maybe that's why. So. Yeah, now I can see him.
Now that'll help. Here we
Shoot
go.
again. Shoot again. Closer. And
getting
last
there.
one. Nope. 1 damage.
Okay, that was a hell of a whiff.
All my bad luck in 1 roll. That's nice.
You have no dice left. And Amos
Nope.
can't get to the objective. This is my time, baby. Okay. Evocator marches out. Hits the dog
How dare you?
like a king. 4 dice hit on 3s. Do you want to react?
Nope. He's gonna live. I believe in a good boy. I should not believe. Oh, the
He's
counter
been-
wouldn't have mattered.
He has been evocated.
He's been educated. Yeah, so move.
I probably should use that double that I actually I spent a while dice on that double. I should probably use a double there on like onslaught or something.
And I just killed the dog. Really murdered the dog.
Get
I'm
the,
nev-
the,
yeah,
the
I'm
point. Really get the point across. That dog
Yeah.
had to die.
Move in. Slap you. 3
Slap away.
dice. Hitting on. Forced? Yes.
Pause.
3 crits. Nope. 2 damage.
Bunk bunk.
And move. Take these 6. He took 6.
I love how a spiky bit of bamboo did more damage than an exploding stormcast.
I mean,
It's like, the
you
bamboo.
should just take this as instead of a questor. I'll take this piece.
I'll take
just
this,
give it a
this
weapon
one
up.
twig from this one bit of
Yeah.
terrain.
I mean, replace the hammer with the twig. Maybe that does more damage.
Maybe that could be the answer to all my problems.
So 1 pool, I get 2, you get 3.
I do. So I managed to at least claw back a little bit at the end there. 9 to 7.
That you did.
9 to 7. That was a fun game. It was difficult.
Huh.
I think whenever I so against Black Talons who are fairly killy, Against the Vulcan
Yeah.
Pimps, it's fairly killy. I think I've found the issue with Sacrosanct is that they are just not killy for Stormcast. They're not killy enough. You're relying on Averon to do damage, and like that's really all the damage, right? Like, the Great Mace is fine, but like 3 attacks isn't outstanding. Same on the Questor Great Mace, right? It's not outstanding damage output.
No.
And I think there's sort of like they don't quite hit hard enough. And that's my current issue, I think, with them is that they're not doing the damage I need them to do. And that's very much like a sacrosanct issue that is difficult to like overcome.
Yeah. That and this guy, the two games plus the game I've played with you as well. He kind of soaks too much attention, and you cannot really protect him, and it feels bad that you need to protect a 30 wounds model. But as soon as you get close to him, he's, I don't know.
Yeah, he does seem to die a lot.
Fairly quickly.
Yeah, and like 30 wounds, just it doesn't last long enough. And he's a Stormcast wizard. He's of the price of a Stormcast wizard. So you get what you pay for in that regard, I guess. But he has to pop off. Like if he's not popping off, he is the damage, right? If he doesn't like apps, if you don't get a high triple, and he isn't like deleting one guy a turn, the warband ain't functioning, right? The games that I've played off stream where he's been like vibing around and like just picking a guy and go, you die, you die, you die, you die over the course of the game, and it works that way. He's like, the list just suddenly works because Averon is such a damage dealing monster. But in these last 2 games, Averon has done like next to nothing. And it hurts because all the flaws of the warband then scream at you. Say, you can't do damage.
No.
Like, where's the damage? It's nowhere. And Stormcast are durable, but like it's still only 20 wounds, right? Like they can still go down fairly quickly to like some crits and stuff. So they don't survive as long as you would want them to. So I don't know. I'm struggling with Sacrosanct to really get a reliable outcome with them.
Yeah. I looked at the last Stormcast and I thought, if you're struggling with Sacrosanct, how are you gonna make a Vanguard list?
Yeah,
if you could make one, the shooter guys, they seem
Vanguard are terrible. Vanguard are not good. Because like their guys are so expensive, like shockingly so. Like, the Knight Venator is 325 points of pure awful. I'll spawn him in for chat and stuff.
I mean, the model looks really nice.
He looks great, but like he is, for 325 points, a 3-4-1-4 in melee. Are they serious? He's only got 28 wounds. He's only toughness 5, and his range profile is like a 3-4-2-6. What the fuck?
I don't really get it.
What? Like, what part of this guy is triples okay? The Star-Fated Arrow, but it's so random that it's not even worth using. So he's just like, how do you exist in this game? I don't understand that. And he's the most expensive thing there. But like other things, like the Paladors and the Lord Aquillas are also in the 300s and just also not pulling out any sort of like anything useful. I think like with the Vanguard, it really is.
I want to try and make this guy work with the with the guy from the Sanders Truth Seeker was the triple to get everything that attacks that guy you attacked gets +1 extra attack. So he suddenly has 2/5 all time.
Yeah,
But it's
you could
really
do something.
expensive.
Yeah, he's still 230 points and requires a really expensive like triple.
And if you get close to him, he's bleh.
Yeah, he ain't doing anything. And also like he could still whiff, right? Like if he ever misses an arrow, like I think you curl up and cry, right?
Yeah.
I generally think that with the Vanguard Hunters, it is a case of just trying to take as many of their just like piddly crossbows as possible, and hope to God you roll enough. Sixes to win, but that's all you have, right? There isn't anything else you are doing beyond just that, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think this is the list I would run. Like, if I was going all in faction, and this is bad. This is not a good list. This is a really bad list. It's all crossbows and an Aetherwing who is comically expensive. Comically so.
What is it? The
Sam,
action
my,
is
my
the
grandpa
only...
lost his eye to my grandpa lost his eye in a bamboo stick fight. I love it. What's his reaction?
I mean, the reaction is kind of interesting, but again, 115 points for a reroll. That's
it's tough. It's 7-man, which is fine, and like you're getting a lot of shots off, and they're actually all half decent. And like the Swiftblade, Eagle Eye, and Samson are all getting like 4 attacks off, strength 4, 2, 4 damage. They're all fine, kind of fine. Sanson can get these guys all to move for free as well, which is not too bad.
That's kind of nice.
And it includes he can move himself as well when doing it. So it actually targets himself in addition, which is pretty nice. But you really are just like, I'm going to shoot crossbows and hope I kill things. But if you're going to take this, you could take like an 11-man Wildercore list who get 11 models who shoot more per model, right?
Yes.
They're squishier, sure, but there's also 11 of them. I think they'll have... I'm pretty sure they'll have more wounds than this warband would have. If not, it's very close.
140 wounds? I mean, not too bad.
The Wildercore list is just like the spam Wildercore list is something stupid. Like, oops, all crossbows, right?
Oh, yes.
That's 10.
Yes. Oh. Over there.
You'd probably squeeze a dog in here as well, right? Like, I didn't put a dog in, so add like 6 wounds to this. There you go, yeah.
No,
I don't know why it's saying the points aren't over. It's 925. But whatever. But that's just like, that's way more shooting.
Yeah, way more crit fishing.
Yeah.
Huh.
And they can make each other fire again. So being next to a trailblazer makes that trailblazer fire as well. So you can just like stack the amount of shots you get off and just pelt them with the relentless salvo of crossbow shots.
Ooh. I need to take a shower after that list. Ooh.
So the Vanguard, I think, are fine. Like, I've seen people take them, like take like a Calthea Zandir in here and stuff, and sort of like try and maximize how many shots you get off and the mobility and stuff. I've seen some Vanguard lists do like okay, but it is, if I roll 6s, I do okay. If I don't roll 6s, I straight up lose. which
That's
is
that's
not
that's
the
rough.
best way to play a warband, I guess.
No.
But you never know. But I'm digging Sacrosanct. If I do take them to an event, which I am planning on doing, I'm planning on taking Tabletop Scotland.
Yeah.
I am 100% in the camp of I want to go 2-2, and if I hit 2-2, that's a success. I don't see Sacrosanct getting a tournament win unless you got
No.
incredibly lucky with like Averon exclusively popping off 4 turns for 4 games in a row and just murking like 20 models over the course of the event. I think you'll really struggle to pop that off.
Yeah.
Grumpy God, I can't imagine myself playing below 8 man. Well, that's the challenge, right? So I've played Horde warbands a lot. I've played 15-man hordes, 10-man hordes, 11-man hordes, and I've played mid range. I tend to play like 8 man, 7 to 8 man. So I'm trying to challenge myself to take an elite warband. But for whatever reason, I decided on Sacrosanct to be the warband to make that challenge even harder. And elite warbands don't mesh with me at all. I don't play them for a reason. So I am struggling with that. My other list I have for Sacrosanct that I think, again, I don't think it's going to actually work unless the matchup is very specific. I'll spawn it in now. Is something silly like no, that's actually wrong. Is it this? Yeah. It's something like this.
Oh yes, that one.
Yeah, and it only works if your tournament allows you to teleport with Sacrosanct. You teleport the Dracoline in, basically, give him +1 damage. And you pray to the gods this guy never dies, and he kills at least one thing a turn for 3 turns. Ideally 2.
Yes.
Because he's got Cleanse Remotain. So this guy's to kill like 2 guys a turn for 3 turns straight to pay for his inclusion. And Averon has to pop off every turn. So you are like, you're a 5-man warband that is heavily luck reliant. And matchup reliant.
Yes.
If you go against other Stormcast, you are absolutely fucked because this guy will get killed to Annihilator Primes, Rostuses, Neves, most things that can kill will kill him. And he's 360 points.
He is really expensive.
So
Last time I was kind of scared of him.
Yeah, you killed him immediately though. I think.
Oh yes. I mean, you placed him next to a beast knob.
I did, which wasn't the best idea.
And I had I mean, I was alive on 1 wound. It was below average. It was pretty lucky on my part.
I think this list could do something, but again, it's so dice dependent. If you ever get a quad 6, you're having a good turn. A quad 6 is your favorite turn because this guy runs 20 inches and just blows a guy up for 12 damage. Just boom. And that's your Christmas present for the year is a quad 6, and this guy's able to do it. Quad 6 555. That's what you're looking for. That's the ideal turn. Quad 6 555. So Averon can zap someone. This guy can blow someone up as well. So how often do you get a quad 6 555?
I mean, turn 2 you get a 666 555. You have 2 wild dice. It's doable. If you save wild dice turn 1, I guess. And you spawn him turn 2. Yeah, you could do it.
You never know. It could happen. It could happen.
I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It's a serious challenge.
Yeah. So I don't know.
You have both the brawn and the magic. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it could be the way. I don't know though. We'll see what I feel like in the end. It'll be one of those two, I think. And we'll see how it works. I like the idea of ordained quest or soul sworn. But the Knight Questor, his ability is really good. The guy absolutely stinks in combat. Like 4-4, he's 175 points for a 4-4-2-5 and like no way to buff himself.
Yeah.
His ordained quest is great, but he is not holding his own. It's all down on this guy, and this guy is not great either. Let's be fair. Like the 3-4 damage profile is not good enough.
No. Usually people bless him with one attack, right?
Possibly. Even a crit would do. I don't have the points for the crit, sadly. But I will continue to test Sacrosanct. See what I can do with them. If I get the 2 and 2, I'll be good. I'll probably make a video on it if I do.
Nice. I mean, this list I have here went 2 and 2 at that event, so it's doable.
It's a solid list. I mean, like you've got the numbers for the dogs. You've got Rostis and Hendrik to buff Neve up. Neve's just a good piece. Unless obviously you whiff and people counter you, and then Neve.
Oh yes, she's pure counterbait,
which is hilarious when it happens.
It feels so bad.
Rostis is the king. Rostis is king though. Rostis is so good. He's annihilate a prime cost. With like none of the downsides. Like he's fast. He still has toughness 6. He can swing eternally because Hendrik can buff him, right? Like he's a good bloke. I love me a Rostis. He's an endless threat.
Yeah, he's killed I think 2 mega bosses so far. That's pretty good. Both of them was in one turn, even better. Rampage in, just slap.
Yeah, it's nasty. And getting the extra crit as well, like going to 3-7 is such a big leap in like reliability. It's so good.
Oh yes. I mean that event, I think I did something like this instead, and instead of the crit, I gave him +1 attack just because I saw orcs.
Yeah.
So 5-6, 3-6. That was fun.
Yeah, and get Hendrik to whip him endlessly. Just keep on swinging, Rostis. He'll kill them all eventually.
You got it. You got a big mace, only range 1. It's okay. You got it.
Honestly. Alex, Ziggy, I have a Gits list is only 7, and I think I like it. A 7-man Gits list. That's hardcore. I love that. Alex, I've been meaning to ask, you have any thoughts on Sylvaneth? Yes, I actually the first half an hour of the stream has been talking about Sylvaneth. So I've been on demand. In short, Sylvaneth are pretty good. The battle traits is amazing. They've got some fantastic Bladeborn. They've got nets. They've got teleports in faction. The Colonel Hunters are great. They've got a lot of really strong pieces in the warband. Doug, I'm curious to try my jank list of Darkling and Coven with Stormcast. It's a Lordling and 2 Dread Spears, Stormsire, his 2 Bladeborn, and a Questor Grandhammer. Nice. That sounds like a fun, Doug. That's not how it works out. The Grandhammer best with +1 attack as well. Nice. Alex, next time you do this, I'll take half a day so I can play. Definitely. Sam, counterbait is a new. Counterbait is a great term. And more like.
I mean, it really is counterbait.
It is counterbait. And Ziggy, more like Sacro Tank. Definitely. It's 7 mana and no Mollog. Ziggy, how do you pull that off? What is that list? Is it all squigs? Just 7 man all squig? Like
that actually sounds kind of fun.
It does.
The squigs come from everywhere if you have a triple. Like, is it over here? Or is it over here? Or is it down here? Nobody knows.
I mean, I do love what's the Savage Orcs called? Savage Orc. That's instruction. I'm going to find them. So there's a warband that gets played frequently in the Scandinavian countries. that runs Bone Splitters, and it is all mounted boar boys, and it's a 7-man list, all boar boys, and like it's like Savage Boss Maniacs and all that kind of stuff. And it's like my favorite list I've ever seen. Just I'm going to take the worst destruction warband and fill it with just glass cannon cavalry. Is just it's perfection. I love seeing it. Neve Rostis and Larai combined with Ilthari's Guardians is exactly 1,000 points. Ooh, that's kind of juicy.
Oh, Sylvaneth? Isn't it Sylvaneth?
Interesting.
You.
Ilthari's are pretty spicy as a warband. So them plus Neve, Rostis, and Larai. Especially when Larai can get hit with like Rostis to shoot more times, and like Larai is a pretty solid wizard, right? Like, yeah, 3-3-3-7 is brutal. And of course, Ilthari can go to 2-3-3-7. So you've got a bunch of like just high damage range threats on there. It's kind of spicy.
Yeah. I mean, 7-man, not too bad. Got some damage.
Oh, so Ziggy sent his list via Discord. So it's Zarbag, a Boingrot Grounder, 2 Zarbag Git Squigs, a Snurk Sour Tongue, and 2 Loon Smashers with Fortitude. So it's not Squig Riders. It's like all fanatics and some squigs. I love it.
Yeah, those are kind of expensive.
They are 115 points with Fortitude. I think they're 115.
Oh,
I think no, they're 130. They're 130 with Fortitude for 3-4-2-5. But they get access to the spinny attack, Madcap Destruction. So this is Madcap everywhere. The Boingrot's Madcapping, the Loon Smashers are Madcapping. It's a fun time. Everyone just randomly moving around, smashing things. Love it. But yeah, I think I'll call the stream there. It's been a good old 3.5 hour stream. We've got 2 games in. We've nattered about 2 factions with Dark Oath and Sylvaneth. I think that's a good time to end this. What did I call the stream again? I named it, but I forgot what I named it.
a little rambling something.
Yeah, I can't remember. It was cool though. It was a cool name of the stream.
Oh yes.
So we'll end this cool named stream. Blockings, as always, thank you again for the game. It's always a pleasure. And of course, Grumpy Guard, if you're still there as well. Wonderful game from you as well. And thanks to everyone for tuning in. I'll catch you all next time. Ta-ra. And that's the stream done. Again, thanks.